Yo, what up, man? It's Dope Man, about your God, and right now you kicking it with Space City Collective right in the Southeast.
You're now kicking it with Space City. That's right.
Yo, what's going down? It's that boy T, the screwed up SA, and you now kicking it with Space City Podcast.
What's going on, y'all? We're here with another podcast. It's your host, Chino.
I'm Gio.
This is Mitch.
We got a special guest today, my boy, SHEWZ HOUSTON.
You could just call me LaMarcus though.
LaMarcus.
Just call me about
I wasn't asking.
Nah, I'm just messing with you. But you can call me either. I'll take
LaMarcus.
I'll take the title.
He's better known as SHEWZ in the city.
And we actually went to school together.
Yeah, I know he has LaMarcus, but
So
what's your government?
We went to school together. So, great, I know. Not right now. I hope I don't, please, cuz when y'all drop this, I'm like,
Appreciate you coming through though, for sure.
Appreciate y'all for having me, man.
So tell us a little about yourself and how long you've been reselling shoes. Like, do you remember the first shoe you resold or what?
Man, so I can't remember exactly the first shoe that I actually resold, but I can tell you what I did. What got me in the reselling business was, I actually seen that people would buy used shoes, so I started selling my stuff. That's how I really got to actually reselling. But
When was this? Like, how old were you?
This is high school. High school. As far as reselling, I've always been into shoes. I used to wear them first, consume just like every other sneakerhead or whatever. Then, as far as making money off of it, my hobby became my career. So that's pretty much pretty much.
Basically.
Yeah, a lot of people. Everybody got the hobby, but they seeing how much Travis Scott's flipping for, so you got to get into it. I'm seeing people who do all kind of other business, but they just tend to tap in with this.
Yeah,
Right.
So back then when you started reselling, there's really no resellers like that. Now there's like a million, so it's like,
So
there wasn't that many back then?
back then, what I can say, as far as back as I can remember, when it came to resale, I can say that wasn't many here, but
eBay was like
eBay was popular.
Craigslist,
which is kind of offer up there.
yeah.
But Craigslist was popular, but the OGs of reselling to me, as far as back as I can remember, was Flight Club. Flight Club was the first.
They was always $300-$400 over what the shoe was supposed to be market.
There was no market though, so
But
There was no price
you had to go on
market.
Facebook.
yeah,
Some
boy,
People, you can make up their own price. At that point, you can just say it costs this. If you want to buy it, if you don't. And with Flight Club, if you remember, what Flight Club did was they started off having all them player samples.
Yeah.
That's how they became. That was their claim to fame. That's how they really So as far as having some exclusive heat back then, that was exclusive heat shoe back then was like a PE.
yeah,
It wasn't Travis Scott, no Drake 12s and stuff like that back then. So PEs was
and they started
having big money, and like you were saying, it was no market. It was no way that you can say, hey, this is how we're gonna price it. You just make up a number because it's a basketball player sample shoe or something.
Yeah.
But yeah,
so back then I was selling my shoes for either 100 or 200. It was some
on top,
I was just selling my shoes, my bread. I saw all my stuff,
your used stuff.
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like a bill.
That's how I got into really reselling. I ain't really sure. I had a guy, I worked with him in my first job was Kroger's, bro. And I was supposed to get a job at the shoe store. However, when we first got hired, my best friend and I at the time, we were 15, bro. They couldn't hire till we were 16. So he hired my friend. He's like, I can hire one of y'all, but I can't hire both of y'all at 15 years old. So he's like, when you turn 16, come back around, holler at me. So I ended up getting a job at the shoe store. But yeah, that's another
Chic
short
or
story.
is it?
At Chic, yeah.
Okay.
Also, fun fact, I worked at City Gear last year for
For real?
about a month and a half, 2 months. I worked at another shoe store recently too, but I worked in Galveston.
Was it doing any releases?
I started working there because I was going to try to stick around until certain release came out. I was getting in there for a reason, but you know how
trading.
Yeah, I was definitely trying to play a game.
They know who you were, and
bro, some people would come in there and here and there, bro. But I was I'm from Houston, so
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Galveston. So a few people would come in there you got a page on Instagram or you sell shoes or whatever. So I'm like, Oh, hey, so you need a size? Like, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, finesse. I was trying to stick around till the Lost and Bounds came out. That's what I was trying to do. I was going finesse some kind of way. I didn't last. Didn't last at all. My manager had wrote me one day. This is a funny ass story too, bro. I got a million stories with this shit, man. But one day I was off, and my manager, she hit me up with a text message sending me pictures of shoes and pictures that I took on my Instagram page. I had their page blocked and all kinds of shit. Like, I was like, damn, like, she been investigating on my ass. I was like, damn, she just blew my whole cover. I just never showed back up to work after that. I was like, fuck this shit. It was so big on like, oh, no resellers, but
They be backdooring all that shit.
backdooring and helping your people out, same thing, bro. Like, if you're making extra money off a shoe, or if you're helping somebody else get a shoe in the not fair way, like if they didn't win a raffle, if you made it possible for them to get it, and what are the odds that they're not looking out for you? A little bit of something, if you get, especially a hot shoe. Unless it's your friend or a close family member, yeah, you making some extra money off of that shoe. All right.
You gonna make at least fitting.
And that's same as reselling, bro. If you put extra money on top, you reselling the shoe.
Nah, for real. I went to City Gear one time, and the lady was like, "Just give me 40 on top. I'll get you the shoe."
I done went to my fair share of stores, and man, I got a billion zillion stories, man. And you can just ask me a question about this shoe stuff, but I probably done it, bro.
So you said Chic was your first like eye opener though. So was it because they were getting like exclusives?
Tell like handbags, but that story.
I just remember them always having like the Jordan, like the hot Jordans releases. They had them all.
Yeah, we're in high school. What grade was that? Like 10th? You were working at Chic?
I started Chic at 16, so I was a 10th grade, I believe. I was 16 or going on 17 almost when I was starting at Chic. And I worked for Chic from 2008 till 2014. So I worked there. I can tell you.
Actually, you got some good releases.
I got to see the last like Jordan like hot shoe at the time that was a hot shoe that was coming out. I'm looking at them from here. That's crazy. Is it the Gamma or is it the Gamma? That's the Gamma? Yeah, that was the last show I got to see.
Damn.
That was a Gamma.
You think what it goes for now? The Gammas?
I haven't looked.
They go for like 700. Brand new.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't even like check for 11s like that. But however, I worked there from 08 to 2014, and like you said, an eye opener. Like, that was the biggest eye opener with this shoe stuff. Like, I got to see so much. Like, when I say I got to see so much, everything I can't talk about on camera, but I got to see so much work in there. And like, I mean, I could tell you about all kind of things that I experienced was just working there and what people would pay for shoes on top, especially if you're getting like, fast money, freelance. Like, I used to have customers like that came in there to shop, but they would just be like, hey, can I get it early or whatever? And then, we had a system. It started from the top to the bottom, the managers all the way down to that's why I say it was a real operation working at Chic. Like, that's why I can't talk about everything, but I will say that everything you could think of when it comes to this shoe business and the shoe, like just a fun job. Like, it was the most fun job that I ever worked at. Like, man, it was like the hip hop store.
How were y'all do releases? Would it be like,
man, we backdoor the Chic.
But
I can say that now. I don't work there no more. And none of the people that I worked there.
How were y'all supposed to do it? Was it supposed to be like raffles? Or?
It was raffle, right? They got.
So I remember going up in there filling it out.
It got to that was later on. That became, bro. It used to be. We come from first come first serve days. Yeah. We come from them days. So
they didn't do like tickets.
So it was
14, 15, right?
They didn't bring out tickets to right at about 2013, 2014, somewhere off in there, close to the end of that. Yeah. Like, it started, that change came also. That's another.
So those first come people will be lined up before y'all.
I'm from the era. First come, first serve. So, if it's first come, first serve, like we talked about, looking out and helping your people and whoop-de-whoop, like, bro, we got all the shoes.
People used to do like 4 at a time, right? 5 at a time, whatever.
If you had people be waiting in line with their cousins, family, uncle, like, how lines used to be. If you come from that era of waiting in lines, like, you remember what that was like. That was mayhem. So, just think about all of them.
What shoe caused mayhem?
Man,
Space Jam.
I got millions. I got a million.
Evans, I know.
Man, you pulled out this, bro. You brought the right shoes out to talk about stuff like that.
Red 11s.
I can say honestly,
2010
11s. bro.
Well, you're there the whole
Bro,
time.
I was there. I got to see this come out, the bread in the package with the 11s and 12.
I had them on that.
Oh yeah,
And then
that
I got
was
to
like the
see-
best pack ever.
I got to see them come out again in 2012 from the other one with the box.
With the box that just opens up,
and
the black
pull the
box.
little red thing out. So I got to see it in the package, and I got to see it, and I got to see that. Bro, I saw all of these come out working and shit.
Which one caused the most, like, do you see any fight?
Man, I posted a picture on Instagram today. This is actually my favorite, the cool grade. But out of all of these,
The Cougar.
and originally the cool grade in 2001, I got a crazy story about that. Like, this the first shoe that I seen. Like, this is the first shoe that I ever seen. Like, all of that crazy shit that we like see happening on the news, and somebody got shot behind, somebody got hurt, or you heard a story about something. This is the first shoe that I had bro, I was in, I want to say 3rd grade in 2001. I got this is my story on this. Bro, I was in 3rd grade. 2001, bro. My fun fact, my dad never had a car in his life, but my dad is the reason why I like shoes so much. I'm getting off topic, but it's a lot of stuff. But 2001, this is the first time I had to like go from store to store trying to find the shoe for the original Cool Gray. March 3rd, 2001. I know the date they came out. Google them, look them up. I know dates. I remember dates about shoes, bro, from certain shit that happened. So my dad never had a car, like I said. So imagine what we doing to go around look for a shoe. We riding the bus. We riding the metro, bro. So we started that morning. Another fun fact. My mom and my dad and my stepdad were all in the car together. It was me, my stepdad, my real dad, and my mom in the car on the hunt to start off to take me to go get these that morning.
Just for you or for everybody?
For me. For me only. My dad started this shit for me, bro. Like, he really made me like shoes because he used to buy me shoes as a kid. I'm a 3rd grader, bro. We're on a Saturday to go get the Cool Grays. First stop, Sharpstown. No 6Y, bro. Like, I'm a 6Y in middle school, bro. Like, this 3rd grade, elementary.
Yeah.
This elementary, I'm sorry, not middle school. I'm a 6Y, bro. We can't find a 6Y. We went to Sharpstown. They had foot action in there at the time.
It was popping.
Bro, this shit was popping. Bro, we couldn't find it. So we went to, my mom dropped me and my dad off. Like, they were going about their way. We about to start catching the bus to go find these hoes now. So we rode on the bus from Sharpstown to fucking Alameda. Didn't get them hoes. Nothing there. We came from Sharpstown to over here.
I didn't know you could get the bus.
Guess what was a mission? Bro, we on the mission. Guess what we went after that? Guess what we called over here from Alameda? No.
Baber?
We called Northwest Mall. Y'all remember North? It looks just like Alameda.
It's not open right now, huh?
No, it's over with now. It had the same build as, it had the same build. Yeah, shit, the same as Alameda. Bro, we had the car, bro. This probably like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, bro. After a long day of riding around on the bus, we found my size over the phone. They held it for us, and we rode the bus over there to get them shits. And that's my story for that. But I was in 3rd grade, so my dad used to be like on the hunt.
So that's your favorite 11, obviously.
Yeah, that's
right?
probably my favorite 11. And I ain't gonna lie, it's not even because of the color, it's just because of the actual story that I just told you. And that's the reason why. My actual favorite colorway on all of them is the black and red one, though.
Yeah.
But this is my favorite just because
Story.
that's like kind of like one of those shoe stories that I can tell you, like, okay. And then this all started when you asked me, what have I seen like happen crazy or some shit? And when it came back out later on, like, I want to say Cool Grade is 2011. Yeah, 2011. I'm at Chic. I'm working
there,
yeah. I saw all of these come out. Like, each year, December, I saw all of them come out.
The 09 Space Jams were crazy.
Yeah,
The 09
all of them.
I think
These are the re-releases again since those. But I saw that era of the re-releases, even the package, and like out of all of them, this one caused the most, bro. Out of everything. Shit, I was working at Baybrook when that one came out. In what's that?
2010.
2010. I was working. I think which came first? This came first. This came first. So that's 20.
It was the Space Jam.
It was 09.
Back, I'm talking about that time around.
Back in the, like,
We have one, the 20.
I want to say it's 2012.
what?
I think it's 2012.
I think
Which
so.
one?
The
Concord.
The Concord.
Concord.
With the 23 on the back.
Nah, 2011, I think, right? Look, let me look it up.
I think it's 2012.
2010.
Look it up.
Look, let me see.
Back-
No, you're right. You're right. It's not 2012. It's 2011.
11.
It's 2011.
Yeah.
It's 2011. It's 2011. It's not 2010. It's 2011 because I was working at the shoe store each year, so I remember every December. I backdoored a fuck ton of those.
Yeah, I camped out for.
That's 2011. For sure.
Yeah.
Go put it. I want to say December 2011. I can't give you the.
Yes, December 22nd. Actually, it came out 21st, 22nd. I remember
It's
that.
2011 because by the time that one came out, the 2011 one, I was working at Beirut, but I took a whole box
A whole bag.
for my people, like not stolen.
Yeah.
I backdoored my. I was an assistant manager.
Do you remember what you selling it for? Like,
Yeah, it's 2011.
These are 2010.
I know.
So 9, 10, 11.
This 2010. I was at Sharpstown for this one. I was working at Sharpstown, and that was pretty.
Yeah, December 23rd. I remember that shit. I was outside of Alameda, bro, and they told us that we couldn't go, so they sent us across the street.
I got stories of waiting at Alameda for the original Cool Gate 3s, bro, in the rain, bro. The OG Cool Grade 3s, not the retro that came out recently, but the OG one, bro. That's at 06, I want to say.
06, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, I waited at Alameda for that, for that shit. So, and I'm like, bro, looking back at that, bro, I'm not even from this side of town or a lot of this side of town where I got shoes from, but I was like, I used to be traveling through these houses. Like, bro, I used to catch the Metro, the Premium Goods in high school, bro.
Damn.
Like, I used to catch the bus to that bitch in high school. Like, I was on...
Premium Goods was the shit for a little while, like 2012, 2013 era.
I was always.
We ain't gonna talk about the Premium Goods too. We're gonna say they still the shit though.
Yeah.
I like Premium
Nah,
Goods.
but they the shit, yeah, but they was like stupid popping like during the 2011, 12, 13 era. Like,
Because they're one of the only stores.
They carried like
and,
exclusive.
I mean, Active Valley was like similar.
To my knowledge, I want to say
Pink Dolphin.
They got these tier, like what is it, tier 0, tier 1.
Yeah.
They got, I think Premium Goods at the time back in like my high school days, they probably had like a tier 1 or a tier 0 account at the time.
Yeah.
So
Now they get everything.
I think that, yeah, they even got their own collab, their own Premium Good Air Force Ones. And that's what I noticed, that a lot of like retail stores, like with accounts, are like pushing forward now with, if you pay attention,
Like collab?
a collab. That's like, that would be, that's kind of like my ultimate goal with this shit, honestly. Like, I need to start, straightening up so I can go all the way, pretty much having a collab with one of these companies, bro. That's like my ultimate. That'll do it for me, right?
When Sean Weatherspoon came out with the Air Max, like, that was like, oh shit, they did a collab with like a resale.
Yeah, that was the ultimate thing, I think.
That's why most go for so much.
That was groundbreaking.
That was crazy, and that's probably like one of the best colors, like coordination.
And it had the bottom of the what is the Air Max 1, and then the 97 on the top.
And 97 on top.
Yeah, but that year, I think that that Nike had some kind of campaign where they were like choosing people like to design something. So his just won, I want to say.
Yeah,
it was like
they did.
It was like a whole, like, people had different other options to make some kind of shoe, and then his just happened to win.
Yeah, it
was a blazer.
They actually made it.
Yeah.
And they had a release at round 2. Like, they released
Yeah.
it for retail at round 2.
Yep. And guess what? I've been to round 2, and they had something for resale in that bitch at the same time too. That's why I was like, that's when I was like, this is a tricky game, bro. Because I was like, this is a resale shop, and they dropped it for retail. Then if you probably got it, but when you go in there and you see they reselling them too, I'm like, this is the people who.
Yeah, the people they sold it and
So,
they bought it. And
It make you be like, this shit is 600 on the shelf, and they're like 600-700 and shit. Like, this is later on after that already been came out and they resell it. But like, I'm like it just feels weird being in there when you see that shoe that they had some inspiration and something to do with, and it's not retail in there because it's not a retail shop. So that's weird also. But yeah, man.
yeah, that was groundbreaking. Round 2's not even around anymore. Like, in
They
Hollywood.
closed down.
Did they close the one in California?
Yeah.
Yeah, they looted that motherfucker, and then
Again?
a couple of times, and then they had him shutting down.
I think Cool Kids just took over that whole block.
Yeah, I was just watching something earlier about Cool Kids, bro. They got,
Like, they're
they got a
big.
new location.
They got one in, like, basically River Oaks type.
We seen
the
it.
area.
Went to
It's called Farmers Markets.
That's still in LA though, right?
Oh, they opened that one, but they opened another one.
Oh,
Yeah, they opened another one in LA, a new one. I just seen it today. I just
A Farmers Market.
yeah, bro. It's a nice area where they opening up their newest, latest store, and I was like, God
Like,
damn.
yeah.
Besides that one in Vegas too, that's a nice one too. But as far as them going over to Vegas, I think what's his name? They got it over there, bro. Y'all can't come. Urban, yeah, like it ain't no competing.
now, but now it's
He's
urban.
consignment, and he's Cool Kid is buy sell trade, so it's a completely different like game, honestly.
I mean, when it comes to just having a sneaker store, like as far as like in Vegas, like cool keeps coming over there. Like I feel like that was kind of stepping on toes.
But you should have something in your contract that prevents that if you're gonna.
But now they also got Culture Kings, bro. It's right next door to Urban Necessity.
But they're retail.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a retail shop. Man, we got retail shops and resale shops next door to here now. Entrepreneurial and Agenda next door.
Like social status and shit.
Well, we talking about next door to each other.
Oh, and next door to each other, yeah.
Like, Entrepreneurial and Agenda is right next door to each other. Like, you know, what would you think? That's a chess move, like doing something like that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like trying to. It's just right there,
right
you know?
plugged in.
That's what I would have thought. You know,
Whenever the 5s released, he had a full size room the same day.
which 5s?
The Almaneer.
All the 5s, the Entrepreneurial 5s.
Agenda. I mean,
This is a big question. Yeah, who knows, man? You know, this shoe game is crazy, bro. It's
Hey, so your favorite shoe of all time is the
my favorite at 11.
Okay, so what's your favorite shoe?
My favorite shoe of all time, man. I was trying to look for one out here. See,
If you could just pick 3, what would it be? Your top 3?
You gonna give me 3? I
Yeah.
can pick one. I can tell you one.
But you could only wear these for the
If I
rest
could
of your
wear-
life, just 3.
I could tell you my top 2. I gotta go think about a third one. But my top 2 favorite shoes of all time, I'm pretty simple. Red one, the black and red one, preferably the 2016 one. That one,
Okay.
that's probably my top favorite shoe. I even had the one from, what is it, 2013 the last time? December
but that
2013?
2016 when they
The 2016.
Yeah, 2013 had the creases.
I feel like they should do an 85 version of that too, and that'll make some shit turn up the streets too. But bread one, you can give me the 2016 one preferably, not a bread padded, not even the one that came in the package with the Jordan man on the back in the
Yeah.
Austin. Just the 2016 one, a pair of white Air Force Ones. Those like my top 2. I can't even think to give you a third one, top 3. I can just take them 2 right here.
Yeah.
I'll run with them all the time. Maybe a 3 or a 4 or something.
Yeah, you be posting old ass Air Forces.
Oh
You got a collection of Air Force, huh?
Man, I saw a lot of my forces.
Oh,
Tristan got a lot of my old Air Force Ones.
shit.
That's another thing. I came up in the era of Air Force Ones when they was like jumping too.
They was collabing with everybody and anybody.
Bro, if you remember Air Force Ones, but if you kind of remember like about the eras of forces, they had 2 eras. Like when Nelly came out with Air Force,
Yeah.
that's like 02, 03.
But then they had another one like 07,
07,
06.
yeah, that's another era. That's the era I'm talking about.
Yeah,
right?
that era, they did an Oscar de la Hoya collab. They was doing they had so many
So look,
Halloween ones.
Check it out though.
Like,
So that 02, 03 era, you got stuff like the West Indies and all of that stuff that's coming back out.
The
Like,
Puerto
so-
Ricos,
the Puerto Ricos.
Rockefellers, the
06, 06, 07, you got those what is it, the City Pack,
Oh yeah,
the USA's,
You got
the countries. It was a World Cup. It's called a World Cup.
Yeah, with
World
the
Cup.
Brazil, the
Yeah,
USA.
That's some of my favorite Air Force Ones and stuff.
The Mexicos. Yeah,
That's
those are-
like them Air Force Ones. Like them days of Air Force Ones is like when you speak on Air Force Ones.
The golden age or what?
That's my favorite. Yeah, they got the golden. I guess I can say I'm getting old with this shit too, man. That's why I'm like, it's becoming like it's a way of life. It's just I wake up doing everything shoe related. Like I can't no matter what I'm doing. If I got a regular job, if I'm doing something else, it's never gonna go away now. It's like it has kind of.
Because you are.
Yeah.
It is.
I'm a whole shoe.
Yeah.
I'm just a walking shoe. That's how That's how I feel at times, bro. I'm like, man, that's me. If they kill, they gonna come take me. Like I'm a walking shoe. That's how I feel, bro. Like that's how I be like. That's why I believe it's a gift and a curse, bro. And I got this tatted on me also, bro.
Oh,
Like
shit,
I put
shoebox.
there's a shoebox with money coming out of it, but I put SHEWZ HOUSTON on top of it. Like this is like I said, my ultimate goal is to get a collab.
Yeah.
So if I were to do a collab, this is kind of what my box might would look like. If I did it, I would put my brand over the top of a Nike box if I did it with them. And it's got the money coming out. The money coming out of the side. That's how I make my money. And then, it also,
Shoebox.
yeah,
We all have that box.
yeah, everybody got that box with money on top of. But so look, so this is how it's like a what is it like a it's kind of double meaning if it makes sense. Like it's kind of how I make my money, But you know, the shoebox where you stash the money too. It's like, you know, if you came up in the era of just stashing money in the shoebox, but it's like how I make my money, and that's where I stash my money. So it's like, and it's a gift and a curse, like I mentioned. This is like, that's why I say I'm a walking shoe, bro. It's like, it's on me now, bro. It's like, I got Jordan 1 wings right here above that. Everybody probably right here who tatted or got something shoe related on them.
I know.
You don't got nothing shoe related
Actually,
on
my store.
Well, he has a Chicago one.
Space City. When you think of Space City and them characters, you think of Space Jam. And then we got the Space Jams right here. So it's almost like, it's all kind of intertwined with each other.
It's like the culture, you know.
It's all like
Part of life.
It is life. It's became life.
And
That's why we're here today.
You said your pops was basically your inspiration for like the shoe game, getting into it.
So the craziest thing is, my dad is not into shoes. He's not
You
like,
just accidentally bought you some.
he was buying them for me. He was like really spoiling me with shoes though. Like my dad, like just like the relationship that we have growing up, everybody has a different relationship with their dad. Some people got deadbeat dads and not in their life. My dad, I honestly can say that my dad was the dad who, what he could afford to buy was sneakers as a kid, bro. So he kept me lacing some new kicks, bro. Like, and he spoiled me with that shit, like to a fact to where like, he started having other kids later on in life. And I was the only child for the longest. So when he started having other kids, it all switched up, bro. Like, I was the only child. So when you're the only child and your dad buying you Jordans, and I'm seeing Jordans when they coming out, the originals and shit. Like, I got other kid stories. Like,
You keep any?
Like, I don't have nothing, bro, from when I was a kid, like a little baby. But I could tell you, like, what I remember, bro. I'm like, I got pictures of me in certain Jordans. Bro. I got stories from my original OG 9s, the OG ones, bro, the black and white, the Chicago colorway 9s, bro, get them stolen. The Bulls, that colorway, bro. The one he had in Space Jam also, bro. I got them at a wash laundry mat, bro. Like, we had washed my shit for some reason. We washed it. I got them dirty.
They used to do that.
Long story short,
My parents.
like, bro, my mom, we stepped out the laundry mat, bro. We came back. Somebody had went in our shit, bro. Stole my 9s, bro. My OG 9s, bro. I was a kid. Like, this is the 90s, bro. Like, that's OG shit. Like, I'm a kid, bro. I got my Jordan stolen, bro. As a kid, though. Like, nigga, I got them hoes started. They went in the washer. Like, I think we was drying them or some shit, too. Bro, they opened that bitch up, grabbed what they took while we wasn't in there. I'm look where my Jordan said, find me. I'm getting shoes stolen from me as a fucking 6, 7-year-old type shit. Like, they stole my shit, bro.
Yeah.
No bull. Like, that's another shoe story, bro. I got too many, bro. I got shit stolen in high school and putting in my locker and shit, all kind of shit. The shoes been getting stolen, bro.
Yeah.
You can't. I got my original cool grade 4s. Them hoes got stolen. Somebody went in my locker, stole my fucking cool grade 4s. The one that came out in 05. Them hoes came out for my birthday weekend that year. I can tell you, September 25th, 05. Pull it up. I bet you. Because they came out 2 days for my birthday. And I was like, I had them for up to like a year plus, still had them, but they stole them bitches when I was in high school.
That was a grab.
That was that's 8th grade.
Yeah, that was heat, bro.
That's my 8th grade year. But they got stolen in my 9th grade year. Because I had, of course, bro, I always cared about my shoes. So I go put some shit on and go hoop in the play around in the gym. Put the good shit up in the locker while you come back. You got my Jordan said, find me again. I'm like, shit, I can't win for losing with this shit. I've been getting shit stolen since a little boy. Little ass kid, they stealing my damn shoes, bro. I got a bazillion stories. But I'm sorry, I got off topic though. Your main question was, my dad, he's not into shoes though at all. He just was spoiling me. Like,
But he's the one that started.
He started this shit. He created that's the definition of creating a monster, bro, with this shoe shit. Because, you know, raising your kids, you don't know what they're gonna be into as they get older. So you don't never know how your kids are gonna turn out. This is what happened to me, because my dad it got to the point to where he couldn't like support the habit for me no more, because he started having other kids. So my mom had to pick up where he left off. And then another story, I had a job by the age of 11. I wasn't like in the shoe business, but at 11, I used to go to my barber shop Monday through Friday after school. And I clean up, sweep hair off the floor, go clean the restroom. My barber give me like $20 a day. I'm in grade school, remember, shit is cheaper. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 by Friday. Saturday, Jay's coming out. I already got my own bread for whatever release coming out. I made mine off the barber shop. So I started buying my own shoes at 11. 10, 11, 12, like, as time passed, I got to hustling more at the barbershop. I'm selling CDs and shit out there by high school and shit. Like, I did that shit for a long time.
So you always had that entrepreneur mindset.
I had a lot of different people around me who like just like showed me different ways. So yeah, it kind of rubbed off on me because my barber was kind of who like turned me on to like having something to do to make my own money because this shit is really all about my shoe habit at the end of the day.
Yeah,
like I'm spending the money
to support that habit.
Support that habit, and my dad couldn't. Like I told you, who started this couldn't really pay for it, and this is something my mom not really like, kind of like up on or big on. So it's like, if I know I want to keep this going, and she ain't really, my mom picked up on it a little bit, like as far as like buying it and like supporting, like that's what I want. Like, bro, kids in school, you know, everybody used to go run around. I'm talking elementary too. Everybody running around recess, fucking up their shoes and shit coming back crazy. Back then, I'm taking the shoes to school to run around in, and I'm taking my good pair in to be in class, and like I'm still fresh. I cared about that shit as a kid, bro, because I was like, shit, I don't know why I just valued having Jordans for some odd reason back then. I was like, shit, I might got some random ass like Griffies or some random shit like as a kid. Like my dad hit by all kind of other little stuff, but I like fuck those off. But the J's or like a fresh pair of like good Forces or something like that, I'm taking care of my shit, bro. I'm a kid, bro. I'm toothbrush on the side. Like I'm keeping my shit clean as a kid. Like, you know, I'm looking at kids now like they're just fucking that shit up and not giving a damn about it. They just get a new pair, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like little kids though. Bro, I cared about my shit as a kid, bro. Like I was like real particular with like my outfits and how like I used to iron my clothes before I go to elementary school, bro. I learned how to iron at 6. Like, so I was really like my shoes though. That was the most important thing though. Like that's why back then I always something was just in me like just like it was about being fresh. That's really what it really was. And I also got something.
Back in the day, I used to like sleep with my fit on the bed.
I was that kid. Like, I was that kid too.
To this day, if I get a brand new shoes, I'll sleep with them. Like not like you know, but
they might be on the side of you.
Yeah, they sleep.
Bro, I done that before. It might sound crazy, but I done that before. Like keep them hoes close. Like
yeah, bro.
Like before you went to sleep that night, you might have just was looking at them and they just when you wake up.
And you wake up, that's the first thing you see.
It's the first thing you see. Hey, bro, it gets bad.
And I get dressed. I put my everything. Shoes was last. Bro.
Definitely, I was definitely a kid ready to pull out that fit at the school the next day type shit. Earned and all. Like I earned my shit. I used to be starched down type shit. Like
you remember when like mid tops, like Air Force mid tops with this shit?
Yeah, Forces, bro.
At one point it was like no lows.
Yes,
you didn't fuck with those.
It was mids and lows always.
Man, but yeah,
but I remember when mids got some shine.
The mids got were like you seen them everywhere. If you was having a like.
Yeah, it was so over when your straps start hanging and it won't pick back up. It won't like you know.
Oh, the broken.
Yeah, like so basically like you know how the mids that strap. You know if you rocking them a certain way, you either strapping it up or you letting it hang with the laces or whatever. Yeah. So like it's over with once that strap leaning back and it just won't like stay. You know what I mean? It's like hey, it's time to retire them Air Force, those mid Air Force ones that strap. And another thing, y'all asking me about Forces since we're on the topic of that. How you feel about high top Forces? Like all the way high strap on the back? Yeah, on the back.
The Rasheed Wallace ones? Nah.
Like shit like that era.
The Supreme was hard.
I had the Supreme one. I had some. But I'm going to tell you about the type of person I am, bro. Everybody, that's why I asked you how y'all feel about high top Forces. So you not big of a fan?
I was like, but I don't really wear them.
All right, so for example, the Entrepreneurial, they got a high top. That one was a high top. They got a low and a high. You know the number pairs that they got? The Entrepreneurial ones?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
You're not talking about the airship?
No, they got Forces.
No, yeah, they did release.
They got Entrepreneurial Air Forces. The high top and the low top one. Or is it social status?
No, it is social. It's social status, I think.
The Forces, the black and the two pair, bro. I think those is Entrepreneurial. They got the A on it, yeah. I got the high top pair, but
when those released,
they came out when Entrepreneurial probably first got to Houston. When they first got over here, bro. So they got the low top and the high top pair. They knew
y'all had some in the store. Well, I'm almost sure
they sleepers, bro.
Yeah,
that's probably why you ain't really think
remember. Y'all remember these black ones that we came across? You know,
they are sleepers.
They sleepers, bro. Like
actually,
you remember seeing bro? Well, back in the day, y'all remember y'all came across her in the other store when I first started working.
That's another story, bro. That's a 10-piece backdoor action, man. It's been a lot of different shoe eras, bro. But like, bro,
Why you get
that was sick.
back there? You gotta tell the stories on the pod, man.
I'll say a little something. It was lit when the shit first opened up. So, you know, a lot of things have changed.
First serve.
Man, it was wristbands. And fun fact, I'm a money here. It's about being in a loop of certain shit. Like, a lot of people got shoe groups and shit now.
Discords and shit.
Discords and all that. That's like new wave types of shit. Like,
You in them?
I ain't in nothing.
No.
They don't fuck with me. I don't know what, why, probably, but shit, like, I ain't in none of them shits. They don't put me in none of them groups, and I ain't paying to be in none either. I just got my way of doing things. Everybody got their way of doing things with this shoe business, bro. That's why it's like, it worked for everybody now.
Did you ever hop on the groups in Facebook like the?
Yeah, I never been a Facebook shoe.
Nah.
I ain't never caught that.
Bro, that was.
Hey, look, bro.
That's one of the best ways. That's like one of the best ways ever. From 2011, 2010 to like 2015, they had like, I mean, 2Js used to be on some of them, bro. It was like some of them that were worldwide. Like,
2J?
yeah, bro.
I'm so old. I'm 32. I think I might be. How old are you, Chino?
I'm about to be 33. I'm 91.
I'm 91 too. I'll be 33 in September.
So yeah, I'm June.
So yeah, you're a little older than me by some months. But bro, I'm so old. I remember Nike Talk, but I didn't really play around on it much. But I remember that era of just people were talking about new shoes and a lot of
Motherfuckers just putting their input everywhere.
putting the input. I remember back as far as that era and so on. But as far as like shoe groups and stuff like that, bro, I'm gonna tell you my advantage, bro. I really got a big advantage by working at the shoe store. So, like, I met so many people working at the store to where it has like carried on to now still too. Like, I met like so many people back to Chic to talk about that. Like it's just some stuff that I ain't gonna talk about, but I'm gonna just tell you about Chic a little bit more to come back on that topic. Working at the shoe store versus like, and then working at a shoe store like Chic. Specifically, not Foot Locker or Champs. I'm gonna just say Chic. It was like I mentioned a second ago. It was like the hip hop store. So it was like we were in the gallery, like working there, changed my whole game. Like I saw back doors and all that. I will talk about that. I was like that back door and shit. Working at the store, when you work at the store, bro, people come in the store. Hey, give me 50 on top of whatever. We ringing up the shoe on Saturday. We don't even, you know what I'm saying, we keep them in the box. Or we used to have, they got a barcode on boxes.
Yeah.
Chic, at the time, they had another barcode. So when you scan out on Saturday to ring out, all you got to do is peel that shit off and put them on like a piece of paper so you can go back to scan each one that come out on Saturday. And it look like you sold it on Saturday versus selling it early. So you can take your whole shoe with the box. We putting that little sticker on a piece of paper and it's got all the information about the shoe. If it's a 9 or 8.5, so we just scanning them bitches on Saturday. We ain't got no shoes.
By the time shoe release comes, they're gone.
I'm talking about I got a story for your ass. Look, I was looking for a pair. Every time I try to go pull one. But I want to say it's 2013 breads, the OG colorway. They're black and red, the 13, the black and red. No, 13s.
Mm-hmm.
The bread 13s to be specific. That's the first shoe that I seen. We ain't have shit to sell on Saturday. We didn't backdoor everything. We ain't have what we usually would do is have one size run for people who gonna wait in line or some shit. That's why we was fucking up, because we was, bro, like I said, it started from the top to the bottom. Everybody got to eat in there, but we had a system set up in that bitch, and we had a lot of extra friends that were our customers. Like, just for example, our best customers were people who do illegal work. And those people, like,
They spam.
And I ain't talking about drug dealers. I'm talking about scammers. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. It's some shit that I'm not gonna talk about, but I'm gonna just say, like, man, bro, them were some good customers.
You ever had like a customer get mad at y'all because y'all like,
When you have shit,
got shit,
bro. That release that I'm telling you about. That's the time where shit got ugly, bro. We didn't have shit to sell on Saturday. Everybody knows we get them. We get all the releases, bro. People was waiting, bro. 2013 bread 13s, bro. that's the first time that everybody who worked there, like from the top manager all the way down to everybody, like was just like, fuck it, we ain't gonna have nothing to sell on Saturday. Like we really didn't have the damn shoes to sell to no customers on the day that it came out because we done backdoor everything. We fucking backdoor everything. I'll tell the world that shit now. But we backdoor like every fucking pair. Like,
I've been at Active Athlete where I'm like 10th in line and like fucking they're out of my sight.
That'll show you greed right there. We said fuck everybody on Saturday. We didn't have shit for y'all. Y'all could wait all night. Like it was bad, bro. Hey, bro, I see so much shit at Chic, bro. We could talk on this podcast for 3 days straight, and I still won't be done. Let's just put it that way. But that was
the release where y'all backdoor the whole release.
We didn't have shit. We didn't have nothing for sale.
Was there a line when they opened?
Yes, it was a line. Well, they were acting retarded. Like,
Bro, bread 13s were hot as fuck.
13s, that was that era of 13.
bro, that year,
Great released that. I remember when the Great came.
that all blue pair with that like limeish green.
Yeah,
what's that called? The Squadron.
Squadrons, yeah.
That color came out there.
We hated though.
But that OG Bread 13 that released that Saturday, we didn't have shit for y'all. They was hurt. Yeah. Like, it was one of them times, you know, the ghetto black chick or whatever the situation. You know how they be. They the worst when it comes to this shoe shit. Oh, yeah, sold all the damn shoes ass type dude and shit. Man, y'all was crooked and then, yeah, all that shit. Got to hear all the, until everybody fizzles out and then they gonna start looking for somewhere else around the city or whatever. But, boy, we didn't have a damn thing. Nigga, we saw every shoe.
Grade school, no grade school.
Man, we didn't have nothing. We saw everything early, bro.
Grade school's gone.
Everything,
Dang,
bro.
bro.
Everything.
I was wondering, I was like,
Bro,
man, I never wore that chic, man.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I know we ain't have no men's for sure. I don't quote me on all of them, but we back doing all the men's. We have no men's. Not one. Not a 14, not a 15.
You were wearing them, you were like, yeah. We ain't got
I done made extra bread off of them hoes too. I was making extra bread. I was like, it was as simple as charge people 50 to 75 on top. And like, they couldn't pay you in the store. You don't got to run around the city and do extra shit. Like, that's the best. That's why I say, like, working at a store changed my whole game, bro. Like, that, the managers and shit like that, that's like, if you really think about what we doing now with all this extra shit, like, the managers of a store get everything at one point in time, bro. Like, they walking around this all like a big boss and shit. Like, they got all this access to the man, bro.
That's their shit.
Bro, so picture being a district manager. When you got 10 stores, you go pick up what you want to get from them. My DM got fired anyway, so I can talk about it. Anyway, like I said, it all started at the top, bro. We had an operation, bro. And I could talk about a lot, so I could talk about that. But I'm not going to tell you everything. Yeah, it's 10 more than 10. So, like, bro, like, the best part about working at Chic, bro, is that, like, my DM, he was with the shit. When I say shit, like, all the backdooring, all the early, when it comes to this, bro, getting shit to flex early, like, bro, before I start working at Chic, bro, just to tell you, like, my DM, he'll let us cop on Thursday or Friday. I'm coming to high school with that shit on, bro. You remember? But I don't know if you remember, I was getting shit early.
Nah, I do remember.
But, like, bro, that's the whole real with that, bro. Like,
That's why
my
when
DM,
you get them dating,
I bet this month.
like, people coming to school, like, so J's come out on Saturdays. So you got to come back Monday to flex with the new shit.
people will ask you, like, are you selling anything? Or?
Bro, I'm going to tell you shoes that I came to school with. Like, this before I even came over there to that school that we went to together. But I was going to school on Thursday. I remember this vividly. Bro, I had, like, that package, that one with the old love, new love, the yellow and the red. So I came to school with one and one on a Thursday. That shit come out on Saturday. Cool Grays, not the Cool Grays, because I waited in line. I meet up with them. I had got, like, the brisk blue ones or some shit, the do the right thing one.
Okay.
Got that hoe early. Like, bro, I'm coming to school with that shit on during the week. Shit, that shit come out Saturday. You gotta come back. If you even get it, whoever into sneakers at that time back then, if you even come back with it. Because some of them J's start becoming, like, men's size only type shit. Like a lifestyle Jordan or something at the time. Like, they'll put the clothes that go with it. Like, yeah, bro, we was back doing before that.
There was definitely less sneakerheads back then.
Yeah, all the new little pack was sitting. That's where I got it from. It was sitting there, and it was like
Stuff was sitting back.
$199. I was like, what the fuck?
Man, bro, I had
That golf gear, them ones are cooked. I remember I tried to go get them.
And that shit was like 200.
It was $200. I was like, it's $100 a shoe. So
Man, I remember back then it was like packs and stuff that I did.
I remember
at Active Valley on telephone, I got the CDPs, the 1s and the 22s.
That's the years that we was going to school together.
Yeah.
When them packages was coming out. That's '08. So that mean we went to school together in like '08.
And the playoff 8s and the Aqua 8s. What was that?
07. Yeah, it was 07. It was a year before.
I know the year that packs was coming out is the years that we was going to school together. Because I remember the 14s and 9s came out. That I have it. You had that too.
I had them too.
I had that too. We was talking about that at school. I remember that's some like shit I remember.
Yo, me and this dude go head to head for for the whole month, bro. Just different shoes, bro.
That's all we talking about. That's
This motherfucker has.
That's why I say like shoes is like if I didn't have no sneakers or nothing back then, like we probably wouldn't even like connect in no kind of way. That's why I know like this shit is like the way that I connect with people in some kind of way. But yeah, bro, like that's the years that we went to school. That's '08. PAX was '08.
Those days were fire.
It's been a lot of different eras, bro. I ain't gonna lie, this shit that's going on nowadays is more weaker than ever, bro. If you ask me, like it's just like it's blown out of proportion now. It's like bigger than life.
It's mainstream.
Yeah, it's mainstream. It just has.
You seen Donald Trump was just at the show?
Yeah, bro.
Got his own shoes.
It just has went mainstream, bro.
But it is cool how everybody has accepted our culture. Because back in the day, you used to get made fun of for standing in line. My parents would be like, "I don't want you." You know what I mean? Or like people will make fun of you for standing in line. Kids at school would be like, "What the fuck? Like, why you standing?"
Yeah, they look down on that.
Yeah, like tripping. Like,
what's the longest you ever stood in line for? I for these and them, but the 09 and the,
like I said, my standing in line became because of the hustle part. So I'm trying to get shit that I'm finna flip.
right.
So that's the only reason why I ever stood in line.
Now I was standing in line for purse, so
I never stood in line.
lane.
I never had no problem getting
a purse as well.
So anything that I ever stood in line for, I was making some extra bread off of it. So I used to be trying to be like way at the front type shit because I got bread on the line. So I was like, shit, I ain't even trying to be back there because anything that I waited in line for, really, for the most part, I ain't never really waited for no purse. So I didn't even pay my extra for my purse versus standing in line for it. But like the longest I stood in line, bro, I can't even tell you because I'm trying to think. I damn near probably done some almost like leaving and coming back, checking on my spot, like over a 2-day span type shit.
Go chair, just put a chair out.
Yeah, like I didn't like came and chilled, went home, took a whole nap because everybody like that see me that was right there, like no, that's where I'm gonna be at. And when this shit finally opened and we wait in line to get whatever we about to get,
That she used to work.
yeah. bro.
I put it in like it was like 20-some hours, bro, for the bread and lemons at GovGate for the package.
Bro, overall, bro, I'm gonna say, like,
18 hours on a Space Jam for sure.
Yeah, the Space Jam, it took me like 27 hours to get that shit, bro.
like that's the type of like I didn't do like.
And somebody had pulled out a gun when I was in line. I was like, man, they don't want them.
If you know the GovGate, those fights and guns.
They threw an egg at me.
Bro, I got a story about GovGate. I got finessed. Nigga, I'm gonna tell you my finesse. This is middle school, bro. Man, I'm gonna tell you what shoe was for. Flint 13s, bro. 05.
Classic.
05, bro. I got my story about them. Right there. The 05 pair. The one that's in the street.
Yeah,
the 05 pair.
Yeah, that is it.
Bro, I'm a middle school kid, bro. I got finesse. Y'all remember Midnight Madness?
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
Wait, what's that?
See what I'm saying? Bro, they used to drop the shoes at midnight, bro.
Oh, but you have to go at 12.
Yeah,
It was
GovGate,
dangerous, right?
Bro, that shit was like a crowd of people, bro. They dropped the shoes at GovGate,
They'll do that and the games at
Bro,
midnight sometimes.
They did that 05 pair. They did that pair. They dropped that shit at 12 at night, bro.
Yeah.
At night, bro. That's why there's so many different eras of this
That
shit.
was 05, bro.
Bro, that's 05. Bro. I'm in middle
It
school,
went
bro.
crazy.
05, I think I'm an 8th grader at the time. I think I was 8th grade, bro. So, bro, man, this dude had game like a mother boy. This man had, I don't know if he had a Foot Locker shirt or some shit. I don't know. Something just said, man, I'm trying to get them hoes. I just slid the bro the money. I'm like, fuck all of this mayhem shit. Like, it's a lot of crowd of people, bro. I gave bro my money. I think he had like bro, this nigga slipped away some kind of way. I ain't never seen my bread again. I think he had on a Foot Locker shirt, and that's why I trusted him so much. But, man, I ain't never, bro. My mom,
So he came up to you while you're online?
bro. All I know is I waited at Midnight Madness for the Fresh Blue 13s, whatever you call them, Flints or Fresh Blues. at the time, bro, I'm a middle school. I think I'm an 8th grade kid, bro. And I went out there late, bro. I damn near want to say I was by myself or with somebody. I think I was by myself. I know my mom or dad wasn't there. Neither one of my parents are there. I'm in middle school, bro. I don't know. I don't remember who I was with or if I just was there waiting by myself or my mom or somebody was sitting in the car or some shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They released the J's. You know where they recently just barely moved the Foot Locker over there.
Yeah.
But you know where it was? It was
at
there.
the gas station.
But it was in the same spot for a long time. Right there where it was. Bro, so picture that store right there and the crowd of
I remember
just congested, a bunch of people.
No control, right?
No control. Bro, I don't know. I just gave my bread to some dude. I think he had on a striped shirt and I had hope that he was gonna like look out for me, bro. So my mom the next day, bro, cause that's the day they actually come out, but they did Midnight Madness. My mom, bro, we went to like I don't know where we went, bro. I always end up getting them some kind of way. This is a weird, random ass story, but I gave my bread to some dude. I got screwed. I lost. This is the first time I'm talking about this on camera, so it's funny to talk about this, but it's a big finesse with what happened with this. So I gave my bread to somebody who like had nothing to do with Foot Locker, but he had on a damn Foot Locker shirt. I got finesse. And on top of that, my mom came with me to like try to handle the situation. She handled it she's like, this is a problem, you know, when a mom started complaining about this shit and talking to managers and DMs and shit, like something has to be done. So, man, long story short, I think we went to Northline. This is before Northline was a shopping center, bro. Like how it is, like how GovGate is. This is when it was Northline Mall, I want to say, because I remember us being inside of a mall, or it might have been Greenspoint. I think it was Greenspoint. We went to Greenspoint, bro. Mind you, this happened at GovGate. So we went to a Foot Locker over there the next day. It was either Saturday or Sunday, and they were like, basically, my mom was like, you know, something needs to be done about this. Like, you know, people out here faking around and wearing y'all shirts. This is drama to get these shoes. And I got a son, and like, this is like, you know, she just making it a problem.
Right.
So they was like, man, I'm like, I don't know, like, I don't know what we can do for you. Like, so long story short, I'm gonna tell you what ended up happening. They said, okay, this is what we're gonna do. Get a pair of old shoes that your son has that he really doesn't care about of some sort. You got to give us something for us to give you, like, the shoes that he didn't get. So I just gave him, bro, I could tell you exactly what shoes it was. It was some mid-top black and red Forces. I gave him in the swap to get a brand new pair of those 13s that I got finessed out of, bro. This shit was through Foot Locker, I want to say. Yes, Foot Locker. It was the Foot Locker Champs that I ended up getting my pair from. I ended up getting the shit.
But you had to trade it.
Yeah, but they said that you gotta give up, like, because I think at the time Nike had a policy.
It was an insurance.
They're like, yeah, it was like an insurance. So that's why I gave up. Yeah, so that's why I gave up something to get something. You know, not looking back, it's just like, okay, fuck it, I don't care about these. Y'all can have them, but they had something to like probably recycle and make something new with at the time.
Yeah.
That's why I think that Nike be making them recycle shoes now and shit.
Yeah,
because they definitely said in order to get them, you got to give us like an old shoe or something that you don't care about or something like that. Fun fact, yeah, I got jacked basically at.
Hey, but what people used to do, man, or at least I heard it a few times.
Now they'll be out there and I mean, too, fake jersey.
Or they'll be like, hey, well, give me the money, I'll buy you. I'm like first in line. I'm right here, I'm third in line. And then like they'll take somebody's money. And after they go through that door that the cop only lets a few people in, you don't ever see them again.
Bruh, that's pretty much kind of what happened to me. But this motherfucker had a damn striped shirt. I know, I remember that shit. I remember that, and I was like, I don't know what just made me feel so comfortable. I guess it was that striped shirt that made me feel comfortable with saying, hey, I'm gonna just hand bro my bread. Like, man, I ain't trying to do all of this shit out here, bro. It was mayhem, bro. You don't remember Midnight Madness, but boy, hey, bro, just picture that. Like, just picture this in.
I remember for GameStop when they were there drop games.
But they did it for shoes and Foot Locker.
I remember every
So picture, if I'm gonna say you from this side, so you've been to that Foot Locker a million times or just been in there. Just picture that Foot Locker in front of GovGate with a crowd of about like 100 and something people in front of that door though. 100 and something people, and it's not even organized, bro. It's just like
you're a little kid.
I'm a kid in the crowd, bro. Like I'm like something in my head just said, slip this dude the bread because I'm about to.
He probably got no more than you do.
Yeah, he did need it more than me because he stole that shit from me. I'm an 8th grader, bro. I'm thinking about this shit, looking back, bro. He probably was about high school. He wasn't just no grown ass man like that, but he was probably he probably was cool 17, 18 probably at the time. I'm an 8th grader, bro.
Imagine how many much more people he got like that.
Man, I know he got my ass because
Like came up.
here the catch. This is why I know that motherfucker had on he had that striped shirt. I remember seeing him go to the car and get that bitch because that was his finesse. Looking back, putting all the shit together into perspective, like his finesse was to play like he worked at the store. So if anybody, you know what I'm saying, he can look out for you. That was his finesse.
Yeah, work.
That was his, like, he kept a stripe foot like the shirt, bro.
Them first come, first serve days wasn't no joke, boy. That was something.
Nah, I just seen, that's why I say when it comes to, if we talk about stories or something, like, bro, I'm a good person to talk to about a lot of different shit when it comes to this shoe shit because I didn't witness everything you can think of with this shit. Everything. I honestly can say I didn't seen it. Like, you know, it only been here since 91, but I've seen a lot from 91 to now as far as I can remember back. Like, you know, what we talked about, do I have any baby shoes or stuff like that? I remember what I had and what I seen, but I don't have nothing.
Yeah, I don't have shit.
I don't have shit. Like I don't have nothing, but I remember, like, having, like, I want to say my first pair of Jordans was the 6s. And I want to say the black and red ones. But they came in a 10.
Yeah, it was a 10.
It was all white.
The 91 ones.
It was all white, and it's got, like, a red Jordan man on the top of it.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, we used to put out change and shit in there. Like, we throw pennies and coins and shit in there. And it used to be under the kitchen sink and shit. Like, I remember having that.
The kids' shoes back in the day.
The second Jordan that I actually can remember back as far as having it is the 8s, the original 8s. And, of course, those 9s that got stolen at the wash interior. Like, I had OG colorways as a kid, though. I'm wearing little sizes. Like, I can remember back, like, having them originals and shit. Like, bro, I got another story about, like, the original 98 pair of the same shoe. I wore those
Flits?
The Flits.
Yeah.
The original, when they first came out, my 05 story, I got jacked. My original ones, it's not as interesting as that, but I remember having them. But I wore them bitches with a suit to my dad's girlfriend's funeral. She died. But I had the original pair. I'm looking crazy with a suit on and some J's, though. But it's my dad again with this buying me shoe shit. Like, bro, I'm like, you know, you got a suit on, bro. You want to put on some dressy shoes or some shit. Bro, this man put me on a suit.
13.
With the 13s. Like,
That's fly, though, looking back at them.
Looking back at it, it was kind of cool, but I can remember in my head how I looked. It didn't look all the way together, but I guess the colors were kind of put together, but we wore those. I wore those to my dad's girlfriend's funeral. Like, bro, I didn't, like, I'll be remembering dates of shit, like the actual day they came. That's why I can tell you 01. It was 3/3/01 when those came out. You can pull them up. I can tell you that without even, like, I got too many stories, bro. Like, I don't know what else. Like, I got a million stories, bro. Like, I didn't witness so much, bro. This shoe shit, man. It's a gift and a curse.
No, it is. Sure.
So tell us about, like, selling shoes to, like, artists or rappers, or, like, who are some rappers you've sold to?
That actually came, like, later as a more recent, bro. Like, at first,
Future?
man, that's a story. Like, I ain't get to. It's not that fun. It's not that fun when you don't get to post it. So, you know, because you got some proof that you did it. But, you know, he got people who handle stuff for him. But as far as, like, selling to, like, celebrities, artists and stuff, like, my claim to fame was selling to, like, somebody famous. And I'm not going to tell all my customers, but it was my couple people was basketball players. Basketball players, they kind of would spend a little money. The ones who don't have contracts, because they want to keep up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a couple basketball players. That's
Like Rockets, or?
Rockets, yeah. Rock. And then they got traded, and it still was my shit. But that's when I started seeing money coming in. Like, okay, that I could tax him whatever. Like, he ain't tripping. Like, I can tell him 500. Bro, man, I had basketball players. They just said, I'm gonna give you, like, some thousands and just whatever you charging. As you give me a shoe, take it off, deduct it, type shit. So I had a tab built with like certain basketball players and shit. And that was like, I never really did get to settle. Like, I never took the route of like going with the celebrity shoe salesman because
I feel like I seen you post some. I don't know if was it Boosie?
Finesse, bro, I done sold to.
Or,
I don't even. Sorry, the ones that only can keep up with. Is
but don't be having like white forces and shit like that, right?
Sometimes, but sometimes I got customers off of what they need. Like they might be in town or something like that. But like some people try to give them the hottest shoes so they can get a promo video or whatever. But as far as selling to celebs and stuff, like that really became more recent. That came more recently. But I never tried to take that route because celebs be wanting shit free.
Yeah.
But the celebs that I have sold to, I mean, and everybody know the A-lister, but Finesse 2 times.
Tory Lanez, right?
Tory Lanez.
Finesse
He
2 times?
Yeah, Finesse 2 times.
Then Tory Lanez?
That's the one they
Tory. Yeah. And bro, somebody, Tory had posted, I need a size white Air Force Ones, I'm in Houston or some shit like that. And, when you sell shoes, like, to people who do know you, they gonna send it to you. Bro, that's an interesting ass story to tell you too, bro. Ooh, the crazy thing that you said, Tory, I be forgetting about that sometimes, bro. It's all about the ones that I posted. So the Tory, bro, that's why I feel like it's kind of organic for me to be dealing with shoes. The day that he needed those forces, bro, he was going to some club, bro. He had Jay Prince Jr. and all of them there. And he was going to some clubs that they had him on the flyer for promotion. He was supposed to be there way earlier, bro. So I was like, I didn't even know his size. Another thing, I just sized him up from what he looked like on the internet. I really did. So I had, he needed an 8. I actually had an 8.5.
Yeah, 4.5?
He 8.5. Oh, yeah, 8. He's an 8. He's an 8, bro. And I figured, like, I swear to God, I had an 8.5. All I had in my inventory in white forces was an 8.5 to even serve him. So, fun fact, another thing, he gave me a lot extra. He ain't get it for free or nothing. He paid $250 for a pair of forces. Just being real. I saw that home for $250. Swear to God, on my children, he can strike my kids down right now. He paid $250 for a pair of white forces.
It's a convenience. You bringing it to him.
And another thing is, it was organic. That's what I was about to go into, how organic it was, because I didn't know his size, and I tried to pick what I had. So I got a video of that shit too. But and I waited around for him to get there because when he got there, he was like, "Shit, man, I was just finna go in some Louis slippers, man. Like fuck it." But I came through. Cause I was trying to get that video. I ain't gonna cap. Cause that shit kind of did go viral a little bit.
Yeah.
Like as far as going viral, I don't know exactly how many views it has to be, but it was thousands, like very fast.
It hit.
Like it hit. So I was trying to get a video for a lot of people to get some exposure. So it was good. But I just pulled up. Bro, I'm chilling. I'm by myself, one deep with the pair, just waiting around. Like I'm talking outside the club, bro. And I'm at the front door, like, "Hey, bro, is bro coming?" They like, "Oh no, I don't think he even gonna come no more." And so I got discouraged, like I'm finna leave. But I was like, "Shit, I'm gonna just stick around." Cause I wanted to just make an impression. I just saw so many people's shoes that, long story short, when it came down to talk to, a lot of people be needing some extra security as when they come in Houston. So I hollered at Jay Prince Jr. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I seen he posted some shoes on the internet. He needed a size, blah blah blah. So I told him, picture what I had to tell him, and then. Shit, of course, Tory coming with an entourage of people, a bunch of girls, dick riders, how that shit be. Mm-hmm. So that's the reason why I don't take the approach with trying to sell to like celebs and shit, because it be so many people around that like when you trying to do whatever it is you trying to do with the actual celebrity, the other people around is making it very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Like I ain't telling the future story, but shit. I don't even want to talk about that one. But yeah, it'd be so many extra people around, bro, to where it'd be like, shit. Bro, I did, T Grizzly bought some shit too. Oh yeah, that was another good buyer. Like, I didn't know that song was going to be as big as it was. I was on that shoot, the Gorgeous song. That ended up being a big hit for T Grizzly. I didn't even know shit about that song until they was shooting video, and they was like, "Oh yeah, we need shoes for the video." Like somebody called me for that too. And, like they was stylists, and bro, that's a different type of bag too. Like if you dealing with like selling shoes to the label and they buying like wardrobe and shit, they got a budget. So like when they just got a budget and they'll just pay whatever you fucking put on that paper, like, and that's just for the like. And then if the artist want to buy something personal, like, oh yeah, I want to get something for me too. Like I'm spending out of pocket, but the label. paying for all of that shit, like that's a whole different ball game too. Like that was sweet. Like you come up with some bands real quick. Like if you got the inventory.
Yeah.
So I just brought everything he needed in the 12. Like shit, the budget for just the video and whatever they caught, like bro, they probably bought like 10, 11 shoes on the spot.
Yeah.
Like, and then, you know, the entourage again, back to the people around.
Yeah.
The people, oh, you got a size such and such, and them, the homies, you know, the niggas around smoking. Yeah. I saw a lot of shoes that day on the video shoot. That's another cheat code.
That was a good one.
That was a good ass day.
But then there's a different story when we had a reggaeton artist called Nango Flow. He came in with his entourage and he cashed out for himself and all his entourage.
Certain people,
And he dropped like 20 bands.
different stuff, different people, because it can go like that, or somebody like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You gonna take me, all that shit. And I'm like, that's why I'm still standing on this to this day. I say this shit. I want to look at the camera. I don't give a fuck about selling shoes to celebrities. I like selling to regular people.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna keep you. That's gonna keep your bills paid.
Business
The celebrities and trying, like, the bigger the star, the more I don't want to sell shoes to them, because they probably got
You know,
free pairs.
it was not that long ago. SHEWZ manager,
They hit you.
they hit us up.
Right.
He's like, hey, we're gonna be in town. This was last year, and he was like, we wanted to see if you can hook up Drewski with some store credit, and then like it became okay. What about the entourage? His entourage wants some shoes too, and it was like
It wasn't cheap. It was like a few bands.
he wanted 3,000 credit for him and his crew, and we're like, nah, bro, like we can't. And he already said he wanted Fragment, Travis, and like he
He
wanted
ended up going somewhere else.
he wanted Future Retro.
Man, I'm gonna say this out. Don't edit this out. Keep this in there. I want to say this, bro. Selling shoes to celebrities is overrated. It's overrated, bro.
Unless they really showing love.
Unless they really showing love. Unless they real.
There is those, like you said, T.
Because they used it to, like they was lit. I liked how they situation.
But 80% of celebrities, they want.
T Grizzly is a real one for sure. In his camp, out of every person that I done sold shoes to, that's a celeb or a rapper of some sort, like it was the most easygoing transactions, and they actually, like, the actual artist cop shoes. He cop shoes from me, along with the people for the budget buying shit too. He was copping shit that he wanted, because he just, bro, like, he's sitting, like y'all sitting on the couch right there. They got cameras in front of him, and he's shooting the video on the couch like that. And as he's sitting there, like when they cut in between scenes, like back there, kind of where bro's sitting over there, I got a platter of shoes over there. So he's just looking he just like picking out what he want. Hey, like, you got them in the 12? Like, you got that one in the 12? I'm like, oh, yeah, I brought all your size. Like, so it was a beautiful, lovely day. That shit came in handy, like, as far as copping a lot at once or just making some. And then, like when it came down to selling them stuff, they don't know prices, bro. They don't know what's retail. They don't know if it's 50 on top or 200 on top. You know, so, like,
He's just making up shit.
I think making up.
That Tory Lane's
Shout out to
250.
T Grizzly. Nah,
But let's go back to that.
He was looking out.
You didn't really finish that story. You said how organic it was. You just said the only thing with the entourage.
Because I waited around. That's what made it more organic. And I kind of like just tried to guess the closest size to what he had, because I didn't know what size he needed. So like when he got there, like he was telling me like, oh, he was like, man, I was finna go in. He had on some Louis Vuitton flip flops or some shit. I got the video of that shit. But like, he was just saying.
So you had a conversation with him?
Yeah, it was small talk. It was real short, bro. But he was like, it was just so like, damn, he really wanted a pair of, because it's after hours, bro. It's club time and shit. So ain't no mall and shit open. So like, I hope nobody trying to take my formula. But I was just going ahead and talk about that on the camera. I got a formula that I got when it comes to white Air Force Ones. I got a formula. I have a real formula, bro. To where, like, if you try to get in that lane of sending forces to people, like, don't try to steal my formula. You're going to sell more white forces. I ain't going to even tell it all the way. I'm going to just say I got a formula when it comes to, like, I'm going to sell shoes. I'm going to sell shoes regardless, because I can sell white forces. I got a way that I'll do something with white Air Force Ones. Yeah. To where, like I'm gonna sell some white forces. Let's just put it that way. I keep some, because for the most part, like, it's an essential. It's becoming an essential if you think about it.
They start selling out and shit in the malls.
I mean, they ain't really selling out, but they selling so much that they will sell out, but they flooding.
Yeah, because people come in here, they're like, "Y'all got white forces."
Right.
Like they don't got any at the mall. I'm like,
it's very rare now but the catch is having them after hours, because people want to go to the club.
Nah, I forgot.
They want to.
Route 49 hit me. My homie.
You gonna catch some celebs. You gonna catch some celebs or any type of person. Like you gonna catch dope boys,
some club promoters,
whatever.
And it's the most affordable probably shooters you got.
And it goes with everything. Then
and they'll pay $250 for it if they absolutely need it, or if they're just trying to look out. They'll pay for sure. I didn't saw regular white forces. Damn, yeah. Look, put it like this: I didn't sell white forces for $200, and I got them on discount.
Yeah.
I didn't got
the employee.
I didn't got them for cheaper than an employee. I didn't. When you in this game, bro, shoes come from. My shoes, just being real, bro. Like you don't even know who you getting the shoe from when they bring your shit in here. So my shoes that got stolen from me before, then probably made it to another resale shop. Because I damn sure have gotten a shot, bro. Everybody knows this, bro. But people who done stole shoes when they coming in with these good ass prices. And you like, damn, how the fuck? You don't know.
I know you ain't work for these motherfuckers.
You don't know about this, like, cause I ain't giving them, I ain't giving away some heat. I gotta look at them and make sure it's real and shit. Like, cause I'm like, you coming at me with this, for this price?
And you can sell
while I'm like literally in front of them, like looking at StockX prices and shit, while they like in front of me right here, and I just got my phone out to myself, like I'm finna click all of these motherfuckers. Instant payout, like.
Yeah,
but yeah, man.
Instant.
Hey, I'm gonna steal that formula, man, with the foot. Now I'm just camping around without porting.
Hey, look, I'm gonna just say this, bro. I got like ties with who I sell white Air Force Ones to. My white Air Force customers, I got some customers that only wear forces.
Yeah.
That only wear white Air Force Ones.
Now, what's it called? One of my homies hit me up too. Last time he was like, "Hey, bro, I need some forces." He told me like 3 different sizes. Like a guy's got needs. He's like ASAP, bro. Fuck, bro. I have them sometimes for them, but like I don't keep them on deck like that. Last time he also called me and he was with Big 30 is.
Oh yeah. Yeah. CLB 30. Yeah. Man, when it comes to guys like them, like you gonna sell some forces,
and they be paying up for forces like Jim.
No, they don't pay up. No,
like, but we only mainly keep like Supreme forces. Like.
See, the catch is, it's another thing. If you be getting your forces for the low too, if you bought them at retail and you just putting like 50, 60, I ain't gonna lie, I pretty much keep my price average, like on what I sell at my Air Force One. I'm not even talking about prices, but I got a price that I pretty much stick to, and I got a price that I pretty much be paying. Like, cause I sell a lot of white forces. That's my low key. Like that's
your bread and butter.
That's my cheat code, bro. White forces that for quite some time now. That's been a little cheat code.
Like, Band-Aid over.
That's what like as far as like reselling all of this crazy stuff. When you post somebody and you show them copying something, you know what I'm saying. You want to have posted them with some heat or something like that, or some cool, shit. So you don't really post your customers when they buy white forces. It's just like, okay, I copped the forces and. We went on about our business, but white forces, yeah.
So where's that?
That's invest in more white Air Force Ones. Invest and try to find some people who want to look out for you on white Air Force Ones, because they're gonna always sell. That's essential. It became damn, like, bro, if I'm going on vacation, like if I got all the shoes in the world, bro, but I just want to match this outfit or pull this shit together. Like I can't just this don't go with Travis Scott forces or Space Jams or whatever. Like white forces is gonna hit with it though. So like you're gonna have to have one. I got 2 tucked right now in my closet, size 9 Persos, for either I'm gonna wear them one day, or I got a certain person who wears a size 9. I'm not saying his name on camera, but I got a certain person who wears a size 9. Bro, put it like this. I got one customer, I swear to God, who wears a brand new pair of white forces every day. I sell shoes every day.
No baby.
I got a customer who buys a pair of white forces.
Gas guy?
And guess what? I'm not even gonna say.
Gas guy?
Nah, it ain't. I'm gonna say who it's not.
I've seen them have a whole.
But I'm gonna say this. Check this out. My customer, he only wears Forces. He only wears white Air Force Ones. Sunday through Saturday, he wears a brand new pair every day. And guess what? He buys so many white Forces, if he messes up one pair in the day, he'll have another pair on by the night or the middle of the day. And on top of that, he'll pay what I ask him for the convenience. And I'll tell him this price and he'll still tip me. And on top of that, he'll go to the store and buy them hoes, and he's still buying from me. See, he know what retail is. He know exactly what it costs. He knows what he's paying on extra because he buys so many white Air Force Ones that he'll buy from me, he'll buy from you, he'll buy from you, he'll buy from him, he'll buy from the cameraman. He got that. He wear white Forces every day. He buy them for extra and he buy them for discounted. He buy white Forces only though.
Yeah.
He don't have nothing in his wall. So getting dressed for him is always going to be simple when it's coming down to picking what shoes he going to wear because he can go figure out what outfit he going to wear, but he wear only white Forces every day. Look, I'm going to tell you something funny. I'm just going to tell you some of his business, but because it's something I can talk about. But he recently got hurt. So he hurt one of his feet. So he on the boot. So I got pairs for him chilling until you get out the boot. But like he says to me, man, I fucking tried to wear some other shoes or some shit and I fucking around and got hurt. He said I should have kept wearing my damn Forces. He was talking about some shit like he might have wore some boots or some shit or something like that. Or he was trying to come out. Yeah, I think it was some boots. He got hurt at the rodeo. This was recent. I think he wore some boots or some shit. So he got a cast on his foot for now. But when he come out of that cast, we're gonna be back like never. Like I said, he wear my same size too. So shit.
So you got the bitches on deck.
2 pair took for him at all times. Because if I want to step out in the pair, or if he gonna give me a call, he don't buy from me every day because, like I said, he'll go to the mall. He buys so many white Forces that I'm like, bro. It's a lot of times when he call me and it's after hours. So we got a situation. Like, I already know. Like, bro, I feel like out of place not having white Forces in the size 9 now. Because, like, it's been a time where he called me and I couldn't supply him, and I felt like, damn.
You let a nigga down?
Like, I let myself down. I felt like I couldn't, like, service you. I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I didn't went on offer up and all kinds of shit looking for them hoes, and I couldn't find a 9 that night. So I was like, damn, I can't supply my customer. And I wear 9, so I'm like, now I keep them hoes on tuck at all times. I keep size 9. I'm going to just say that. Besides any other size of having like inventory, I keep some size 9s that's my personal size on tuck. I'm gonna always have white Air Force Ones in size 9. Whether it's for me, my cousin.
I think you put like the laser engraver, like SHEWZ HOUSTON on the
When packs to go, right?
Yeah.
Shout out
Packs
to
to go. Shout out Packs to go.
Shout out to our sponsors real quick. Saloon Door. Yeah, I catch them on Nassau Road. We got a brewery out there.
Beer?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want
they
one?
have all types.
Yeah, go ahead. Check me one open, man. I'm willing to try.
It's just like a nitrate.
That's a lager.
Shout out Packs to go. Hey, speaking of Packs to go, you be slipping sometimes. You be slacking, but sometimes when you good, you be on your shit, you good. But Packs to go, pull it together right now. Packs to go.
Yeah, man, it's just the time frame.
Yeah, my boy
He got my breads and my laser force. Those are my breads. Remember I took message you, right?
I don't even know which one is like he doing some work on them. He doing some work on them.
So when was your first storefront?
2020 pandemic June. We opened up, National Houston Holiday June 27th. That was our day. Then we went the grand opening day. We went June 27th.
Was that the one that was on Richmond? Or?
Yeah, that was that one.
Okay.
First spot. That's the first spot that I was like, all right, because I've been wanting to do it for quite some time, and we were inside of a.
Yeah, I remember you had like appointment only type.
But we were inside of it was like salons, but it was like what is it called? Suites. We were in suites. So we had like, everybody that was around us, they were like pretty much a hairstylist. Some people, they had a couple other different things in there. We had a clothing spot next door to us, right next door in the inside of the building, but that was the first spot. Like, that's memories right there. Now, looking back, like, it's history for me now. But like, that was I opened up in the pandemic, bro. And I thought, man, what? I ain't gonna lie. When we did it, that just shows you that, like, different timing and eras and all of that shit all takes like it all like has the economy is running shit to some of what I'm trying to say. The economy, because like I thought it was gonna probably like flop. I just did it in a time where I was like, shit, this shit is it gonna do good or it's not?
Yeah.
Shit went up through the roof. The PPP boys was copying shit left and right, all kind of finesses and
we call it the pandemic.
the pandemic. That's exactly what it was called. Like I done seen people say this on several podcasts. Houston was not a real place during the pandemic. Like, bro, what? Like I said, I didn't expect. Man,
Motherfuckers was just putting elbows on everything.
How's that beer, bro?
it's cool, man.
Shout out to our sponsor for real.
Good. Shout out
The
to
Little Door.
this is Kima Suprema.
Yeah, they're
Shout out to them.
Hey, do you know he looked like a little bit?
Oh, please.
You want to
know.
Hey, you ever seen that video of the dude with the Concords on? Like, yeah, we the get money, boys. The way, that's Houston. That's Houston.
Bro, I want to say his name is DeMarcus or some shit. My name is Love Marcus. I want to say his name. I don't know him actually.
It does say the name on there, doesn't it?
I think they name one of their names. Correct me, bro. I think
get money, boy.
Yeah,
they stand in front of Greenspoint and they talking about what was one of the letters
Jordan Star release.
with them baggy ass jeans and Letterman jacket.
Yeah, how you doing? The Letterman jacket.
I don't know where them dudes at now. They probably older than me because I was younger.
They probably still.
Oh, okay, bro. I ain't gonna lie. When I first seen y'all, I was like, man, it can't be in him, bro. I'm finna go up.
I wouldn't even go on the news talking like that. I wasn't there. I was. Hey, look, at that time, looking back and thinking about it, I was the backdooring boys. I was backdooring that same shoe out of Baybrook at the time. I take a sip to that.
How long were you at that location? The saloon. The salon. I mean,
From 2020 to 2022.
and they never like. Obviously, we've all had break-ins, so
I got broken in there.
you did.
I ain't never talked about that one. That's some shit I ain't never.
That's
really
the
talked
first
about.
time.
We got broken into that bitch. They came through the fucking wall.
Nah.
They came through the fucking wall. I don't even talk about that break in because insurance did its thing.
Yeah. Well, but they took a good amount of shit, or
They took.
did you have cameras? No, you ever figure out who it was? None.
We didn't figure out it. After the insurance cut it, I wasn't trying to figure out shit. I was like, shout out to the
At least they covered you.
shout out to the insurance. But I got hit though. We got hit, but it wasn't as bad as the second one. But long story short, yeah, bro, we didn't figure out exactly who did that one. And at the time, I had more partners, and it was easy to take that loss.
I don't even remember you talking about that one.
I didn't talk about it because shit, everything was in line and everything went smooth after like him. It got
How long did it take for the insurance to like cut
It was very quick. It took about, I want to say, when we got the check, the cut from getting it,
Yeah.
about a month and 1 week. Like, so about 6 weeks total, bro. And bro, I'm gonna say this. If you got your shit in order, bro, if you got everything in line, bro, receipts, like at that time, this is 2020. Yeah, bro. We got here like a month of being open, bro. I'm on vacation. I wasn't even in town, bro. But I had 3 other partners at the time. So I'm in LA. So that's why when I talked about being the face of it, you can't even have people know where you at and what you're doing because they thought probably since I was out of town that they hitting a lick on just me. But I got partners. Yeah. So like I'm not in town. If you go on Instagram and you see that I'm not here, so they probably took that opportunity while I'm gone because I wasn't even in town. I was in LA.
Yeah.
But yeah, shit, they came through the wall, bro. And that it's probably took.
And you got a call in LA or like
I got a call, bro, early in the morning, bro. I'm like, I really think I looked at the call. I was having so much fun. I ain't even answer the call. I think I just looked at the call. I was doing something. So I woke up the next morning like, why is this motherfucker been blowing me up, bro? Like, why? Like, yeah, bro. I was sending me pictures of a big ass hole bro. They crawled through the damn floor, bro, and like they did some petty shit. To be honest with you, bro, the way that they did this shit, bro, they went in on the place next door. They like you see how your shoes is like down low right here.
Yeah,
they made a hole down low, bro, and they crawled in through that bitch to steal shoes. And they're passing them through there to the other person. Then they're like, we had sensors and all kinds of shit. But in total merchandise, or what they probably took is probably like $6,000 to $7,000 worth of stuff that time. And that was for 4 people to compensate back. So it wasn't that bad, but shout out to StockX receipts. Having those are the prices that we paid. Well, everything that got stolen.
For real.
I ain't even finished. We can end that story on there right there. But
What about the second time?
our second time was ugly. Hurt me.
That's the one that
I'm
you
still
actually.
recovering from
That's the one that you actually talked about.
I haven't recovered from it all the way yet. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm still recovering from it, and I'm slowly taking care of that. I ain't gonna talk about that whole story, but it was an ugly situation too. Like
They came back.
that made the news.
They even
so you-
came back.
yeah, bro, that shit.
I mean, we got hit for like 100.
It happened to. I can't think of who it haven't happened to now.
It's been.
Now, fun fact, I'm gonna tell you some stories you probably ain't even knew that got hit. On Montier, on Kirby, they didn't got hit before.
I heard a lot of
That's it.
30 years got hit.
Fun fact, they got hit the same night that I got hit from my first store. They got hit that same night at about 5 o'clock in the morning, and we got hit about 3 o'clock in the morning that night. So we thinking it probably was the same crew of people who was going around doing this
We
shit.
got hit the same day. Knopf got hit.
We got hit the same as I'm a Montier, and shit, our next one. Damn, sorry for Bass, but man, they didn't hit that store too many times.
Yeah, for real. He said it was like 14 or like 12.
I need them to look.
That is double digits for
It's
sure.
after so many, like, what's the store that used to be right here too? They got hit.
They closed them.
Yeah, after getting hit, like,
They didn't
So
even
many
shoot. It was like,
after so many times, but I don't even want to be open. I ain't gonna lie, this one made me say second guess this shit too.
the
I'm-
storefront type.
Like, yeah, but I mean, it's just like I can't stay away from it. So it's like, fuck it, I'm gonna keep going. Like, I'm not gonna let them run me away. I'm just gonna
We got broken into 3.
beef up the security. That's the only way. I'm just gonna be real, and I'm gonna say this. I'm speaking to y'all because we're on the podcast, and I'm speaking to you from experience and everything. I'm just gonna tell y'all this. Right. I'm saying this because we on camera. Y'all can edit it out however y'all want to keep it. But the only way to prevent this shit from ever getting taken out of here is having somebody out there overnight. No, y'all done seen how it can happen.
Our homie sleeps in his store every
I slept in my store after that shit happened. After my second one, man, I put my king size in that bitch. I had a king size in the back of that house. Like, and some more stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put a king size in that bitch. I started setting it up like an apartment in the back because I got cameras watching the house.
Scarface.
Like, bro, another thing, bro. Even after my break-in, guess what happened? You see some wild, crazy shit at certain times at the middle of the night on camera, bro. A whole crackhead or a bum or some shit. Bro, this man went inside my car while I was in the back seat at night. Bro, he stole a bunch of change, some Prada shades. Like,
Look.
I'm getting hit on the neck. I'm sleeping in the back. I'm like, when I come outside to go to my car, you know, I'm gonna go home to go change and go shower because I ain't got a shower in the back of my shit. I got a restroom. I got almost everything I need. I got my king size bed back there now. It's me in the shoes in the inventory and no shower. I'm still getting a lick hit on me, bro. I'm getting licks hit on me another kind of way. My shit is outside parked in front of the store. This man going in my car, bro. I come outside to leave from being asleep there overnight. And I'm just like, why is my shit all over the car? Like, I'm like, what the fuck happened? Man, I had to go run the cameras back, man. This man he was trying to pick the lock for like an hour of the store. He was trying to get in that bitch too. So if he had got in,
You probably would
like we would have been it would have been an ugly day for him. He couldn't get the lock picked, bro. He couldn't get it. So instead of breaking in the store, he chose to go in my car. Because if he had, he got something. Because if he had got in there, it would have been his last day breaking it anywhere. Because I was instantly, bro, this is a month after what happened to the store. So I'm paranoid as shit. Like, bro, I'm knocked out in the back, sleep, bro. So I'm like, bro, I can't win for losing. That's why I say it's a gift and a curse. This man stole out of my car. Like, my car is parked in front of the store, like right here where your cars are parked. Like, so if he was like, after watching, bro, another thing, after picking the lock, he tried to pick the lock of my store with the alarm on it and all of this shit now. And so on. He was trying to pick the lock and get in for a good 15 minutes, bro. I'm in the back sleep. I have nights where, like, I put my real bed in there. I have nights where I got some pussy back there, bro. Just being real with you, I didn't hose it back of my stuff. Like, real life. Like, so I had a long night probably that night, and I didn't hear nothing going on. I'm knocked out, bro. So bro, he tried to pick the lock for like a good 15 minutes, bro. He was out there. That's a long time to be out there
This on
fucking with something. Now, this on West Tower in Briarhurst, bro.
Oh shit.
On the main street, bro. So once he's not getting in the store, bro, I'm back there, bro. I'm watching the camera. Like, after the next day, this after I didn't realized that he's went inside of my car, because he didn't get in the store. So, bro, you know how much time he spent inside of my car? I'm in the back of the store, and the shoe store asleep. Bro, he sat in the car for about 15, 20 minutes going through shit. Like, I'm like, oh, you got some big nuts. Like, you were chilling in this hole. Like, he got in the passenger seat, and like, as he's going through stuff to steal, like I'm watching the camera at the time, bro. I'm like, damn, he's still in there? Like, this motherfucker's in there for 15 minutes, bro. He must have thought nobody was inside of that bitch.
Yeah.
But I was in the back of the store, bro. I was like, man, God was with him, bro. I swear, because I didn't even get to see his ass or catch him. I got hit the link on while I'm in the back of this hole, bro. I didn't hear. I'm so out in there in the back, asleep, that, bro, only thing that would have got me is if, you know, the sirens, if he had actually got in the store, but he tried to pick the lock, he didn't get in, though.
Yeah.
So that would have been an experience, too, because he was one deep, though. But he was trying to break in the store, and I'm in the store, and I'm in the back, out.
Imagine, yeah. Good
But
thing, yeah.
only thing that would have happened is, woo, is instant, woo, 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 woo. That would have went off instantly. Round. Like, so I would have shot out my windows with this dude. Like, I'm like,
Some Scarface shit.
I would have, bro. I was like,
the whole door.
I was waiting for my moment. I swear to God, I was waiting for my moment after they broke in my shit, bro. That's why I started sleeping in that bitch. I was waiting on my moment. I was like, next time I make the news, it's gonna be way different.
There's no bodies in this bitch.
Yeah, bro, what? All your cousins, bro. Everybody. I was like, ooh, I hope somebody. I'm like, damn, why they don't come back now, bro? I'm like, ooh, I wish they'll come back now, bro. Think I had something long ready, bro. I'm asleep, bro. The only thing that would have caught my ass is if that bitch opened up that door, bro. He did not make it in, bro. But the time that he spent out there, I was so shocked that he, like, I mean, that's why I was like, he couldn't have been like a regular, like, robber or some shit, because he was like a damn crackhead or,
Yeah.
because he chilled in the car for like 20 minutes.
Slept in there.
Bro, like, everything. Bro, and guess what?
His documents. Like,
Guess what he took that I cared about the most? And there wasn't even no shoes. There was some change, but the change was inside of a baby shoebox.
the ones you was talking about.
Nah, it wasn't that one. I had like, it was like a regular Jordan box, like recent shit, but like, it was, I was putting all my change in that shit. He took a bunch of change.
He done came up.
Little kid.
Yeah, Jordan like get 2 Cobras.
Man, he probably got a cool 150 in change.
Oh shit.
Like, at least 150. I had coins and shit in there.
Oh shit in there.
So
I see.
so what's up with the exotic pop store? Where y'all gonna do y'all collabing?
So yeah, that's coming soon. That's just coming soon, man. We're gonna drop dates and all of that on there, bro. But we collabing for sure.
Is it still that same layout with the pop trunk? I know y'all had like
I didn't already post it. It's all there. It looks exactly like that, and there's a big shoe wall in there for me to sell shoes in there, and it's a department. It's like a department store. I could tell you.
Did you have a exotic pop collab?
Yeah, I did 2 sodas. I did a cream one and I did a strawberry one. So, and I'm gonna just say this. I can talk about that, but I'm gonna do, for my third one, it's only right, I'm gonna do a strawberry cream soda. That's what we're gonna do. That's what my plan on, like, when we open up. So along with just like, one thing I've gotten to the point of realizing of this gift and a curse selling shoe shit now is that shit, I need to start selling more stuff that you can't take from me. You can't take SHEWZ HOUSTON away from me. You can take all these J's and Forces from me, but you know, when I got broken into it, they left anything that was my brand behind, because they I'm like, shit, if you start seeing this shit floating around, like, we gonna know who did it.
Yeah.
They leave all the shit with your name on it, so they ain't gonna take that.
Bro, they took all the stuff
Took like
their
200
name.
shorts of ours.
It's like the actual.
But I think they thought it was
babe shorts.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like a camo.
They took
Yeah.
a shitload of those.
But when you put your name on it, that's something that they never gonna be able to really take from you.
I started rocking them hoes right now.
Unless unless your name gets as valuable as like something like a brand of like denim tears or some shit.
Yeah.
If you pop off that hard, now they gonna start jacking
For
Space City tears. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you get your name that big, then your shit ain't popping unless they want to steal it anyway, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So think about that. If you ain't got nothing that somebody really care about, that's why I say it's like, you can try to run from
In
it.
Exotic Pop, I'm sure they're gonna be in like security and shit.
But it was
Sleep in that bitch, I'm sure, or something.
it's good. Right? It's good. With security, like that's the first thing. One of the first things that I said we gotta.
Cause y'all kind of like in the hood, right? Or where's the location at? Is it all old Spanish or not?
Nah, that's the.
Oh, that's the hood.
That's where they. That's where they got the spot where they just selling a lot. That's a convenience store, man.
Okay.
But this is an actual. This to describe this store, it's something. It's a breath of fresh air. It's something new. This beer good.
Yeah.
But and I think the other niggas. Y'all see the store working on me now too. I'm happy and excited and shit out of the sin. But the store, back to the store. Shit.
Yeah, give them a little inside scoop.
But the store, it's a breath of fresh air though. It's something new.
Y'all been playing like this for a minute.
Right. And I actually got to open up my other store before we were supposed to do this first. And I wasn't even going to do that. But it took so long to actually do it, like to actually make this probably finally happen. Like now it's finally on the table for real. Like, and it's like, damn, it feels good to have this, to have coming and after all of the shit that transpired. So as far as that, like this new wave of how I'm going to be selling my shoes in the near future, like I think I got a good platform to work with as far as like getting, as far as branding SHEWZ HOUSTON too. Like,
Yeah.
It's an
Air and trial.
yeah, it's an ongoing. Yeah, one thing I can say, yes. One thing I can say though, at the end of the day, with this shoe stuff and like selling merchandise and whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, it all goes back to what I kind of said early on. When the economy ain't right and nobody ain't spending no money, it's a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's a good time, so that's why I'm like, I hope something. I feel like I'm over here thinking to myself, like, bro, I'm waiting for another time, like the pandemic or something like that to pop off again while selling shoes or something. I feel like something else is gonna happen again too. That's something
I've been planning another pandemic, bro.
Hey, look, I'm so this year election year, just to get off topic.
Mm-hmm.
This year, like people talking about, oh yeah, you just mentioned Trump sold shoes and shit. Like you see how he's tapped in with shit that we interested in, like. So
That was smart of him.
yeah, like everybody's seeing that this is something you need to tap in with. So, I mean,
Nah, because I ain't gonna lie, everybody that's was in that Philadelphia Stadium con, at least half them people gonna vote for him just because like, oh, he did a sneaker, you know what I mean?
because he fucking with the coach.
Yeah, hell yeah, exactly.
If Trump get back in office, this is what I've been saying to myself. That shit happened, the pandemic or whatever you want to call it, and opening up in the pandemic and shit being good for like this business, for it to thrive. If he get back in office again this year, and this is the year that I'm doing all this shit, I just don't see, like, I can't see him getting in office and something be happening, like where it's some money flowing and shit is just jumping again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think something's gonna happen again, bro, if he does get back in office, and it'll be a hell of a year for it to be with a new location. Because I'm like, oh, I need some people to get cut some $1,200 checks so they can just come in here and just blow it all.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm hoping for that. I feel like that's something like that is gonna happen again. Because I know when we opened during the pandemic, shit was.
We gotta get Biden out of there, bro.
Yeah, he can't even write a
Shit, it don't matter to me as long as I don't care about nothing as long as they find shoes. Biden ain't got no shoes. Trump got the shoes. So we gonna go for Trump. Trump got shoes and they reselling on eBay.
for $1,000.
Fucking with Trump. Sorry, that's just the way it is.
Seen that dude that won that pair for $9,000? They were auctioning off. He won that pair.
I think it was signature. He had
the signature Donald Trump shoe.
Man, that shoe
Crazy.
so ugly.
What's
It
up?
looked like a Marc Jacobs shoe, right, or something.
I don't know.
Trump shoes
They like something you find at Aldo. But
right.
um, what's up with the sneaker shows? Are you doing Sneaker Con, Sneaker Summit, anything like that? Have you been messing with them?
So as a recent, I haven't really been to many out of state. whatever that comes here, I've been dealing.
You've been
going
to
I saw you in Denver last year. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're in Denver?
Yeah, I seen.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah,
bro, and that was in spring, right?
it was snowing.
Yeah, it's
It was snowing. We
like-
it was right on the blitz.
that was just last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit feel like it's been a while.
You got a table?
Yeah, I had to table there. Yeah,
You drove or what the fuck?
I flew. Oh, what did I know? No, no, my boys went too. That's what it was. My boy, he went. So I flew. And they drove my stuff.
Oh, okay. I was like, how you get your shit over there?
It was made easy for me. Like they had a nice, extra big, large U-Haul, bro, and they had extra space.
And these fools drove.
Yeah,
We drove 20-something.
Yeah.
Road trips. You can count.
I slept the whole way.
I drove. Look, last time I drove a long drive is behind some shoe shit. I went to All Star in Charlotte. I used to do the All Star all the time.
Bro,
I ain't-
All-Star Weekend and any city wherever they hosting it, like all
It'd always be something.
It's Michael Jordan's birthday. That's why.
Every week, every time. Yeah.
February 17th.
Yeah, every time All Star come around, so they always whatever city All Star, there's gonna always be some shoe related type shit.
you're gonna be able to touch something.
Something. It's gonna be something. No matter, and they still haven't died. But and another thing is, once upon a time ago, when I worked in retail, so this goes to talk about like knowing about certain stuff. February is considered the shoe month.
Yeah.
February is the shoe month. Christmas is Christmas. It's busy December, about everybody buying 11s. But as far as what month is shoe month, like for people to really be copping, income tax.
Yeah. And some of the best shoes have dropped in February. Like,
Good releases, yes. Yeah. All Star, they give you a retro, OG. Sometimes, like, let's just go back to 2016. We got the
KD
4s. I'm speaking on Jordans. So I'm sorry. It always be around between February to March when like a good retro or OG colorway come out. They used to give you a good OG like during All Star weekend. Like you done got Bread 6s All Star weekend. You done got the Cement 3s. Like you always get a good OG, but they flood you with shoes in February, if you ever noticed, because they got all the basketball player shoes.
Yeah.
Of course, everybody's shoe is really a basketball shoe. Mm-hmm. If it's not an SB Dunk now. But like if it's either, this should really go hand in hand with basketball if you think about it. That's why shoes really got real popular because of Jordans. Yeah. Yes. It go hand in hand with Jordan specifically. Like nobody ain't dominated like Jordan.
No. Like, that's why LeBron, his shoes after LeBron 9, it was horrible. You know what I mean? KD after the KD 4, it was horrible.
No one's getting shot over LeBron's or KD's.
Nobody get shot. There was a meme on Instagram that said, when LeBron won't be the best player until somebody gets shot up his shoes. It's like he ain't gonna never be the best player until he's dying. Or they waiting in line for them runs like that. Now
they had the South Beach era when the South Beach.
Yeah, I was working in the store.
LeBron 8 and LeBron 9 were like
South Beach is 2010. You said, tell us. Yeah, I got one. I'm sorry to cut you off.
You good?
I'm at Sheet.
Yeah, I got them.
2010. I know what year.
Yeah, I used to get like how many?
The OG South Beach, not the
the elites.
The 8.
The 8.
Not the 9.
Damn, the 8.
The league came out the following year. I was there for both of them bitches though.
Them ones were going for bread.
The elite South Beach is gray, teal, and pink with the pink laces. The other one's just all teal with the pink.
That's when he freshly moved to like Miami. Right?
I'm taking my talents to South Beach. That's the South Beach shoe.
Yeah.
So Miami Vice LeBron, bro. Boy, I'm talking about, bro. You gotta really just be.
How many size runs did y'all get?
I got like 2 or 3 at the time, bro. I'm working at Sheik at the time, bro. I worked at the store. They came out, I want to say November that year, bro. Pull it up. I want to know. Tell me if I'm right, bro.
Go ahead.
I'll be trying to figure out if I'll be right. Tell me if it's November that year. Tell me.
South Beach.
I'm going to tell you what came out neck and neck, same day with them, or the day at least Sheik got them. I don't know if we got them late. Tell me if the original day was November.
2010.
Is it November?
Fact check.
Let's see. I want to say, I'm going to tell you what I know came out that year, the day that we had it. We might have got it late or with some other shit. But I know when we got it at Chic that year. Because I'm going to tell you what came. Pull up the date of the 2010 that shoe right there.
Of the
We got it the day that came out. So whatever day
Sounds beast.
them, see those fence up there?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever day those came out was the same day.
13?
Whatever day that one came out that year, that's the day that we got them. I know that. I remember this day. So check both the release dates.
Is it preheat?
yeah preheat. That's what they used to call them, preheat.
October
It was
16th.
October.
October 16th.
October. Okay, so see what day those came out.
Which one?
The 2010 one.
The
'Cause
20,
that's the day that we got it.
That's a 2010 one.
We might have got it late.
Yeah, that's a 2010 one. Yeah, I might have got it late. 2010, the preheat.
See what day them came out.
And that was 11/26.
Okay, we got it late. We got the Flint. We got it late. 11/26. And check if that's Black Friday. It might be Black Friday.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
That was 11/26.
25 is
Yeah.
things.
We got our LeBron's late. That's what it was. I knew it was something like that because
Did y'all like that? Because then y'all could really backdoor all of them.
So,
No one
I'm-
knew y'all got
I'm
them.
about to, when you said tell you my story, I'm about to tell you what happened. So it was, we got them late. They came in like a month later or some shit. I don't know what happened.
Y'all are happy as hell. Yeah, oh, shit.
No, people wasn't on that LeBron shit. Like,
Nah.
they wasn't.
Nobody
on it.
even
Like,
knew that those shoes
They
dropped.
didn't really know. They didn't know, bro. But when you got access and you can get what you want, it's like, fuck it. Like, I'm a cop. I cop. And then, like, bro, I want to say this pre-StockX day, so we don't even know what the price is going for. But it was an easy cop for me, bro. I just got it. And then I think I bought two, just like, on some, just keep one.
So I bought one
Original.
that year. You know, the next
Bro, that
start
shit was-
followed mine for 600.
Bro, that shit was sitting on the shelf and shit, bro. People was not picking that shit up, bro. I was like, I'm copping these, bro. I got to see All-Star working at Chic in Houston. What's that, 2012 or 2013 when it was in Houston?
All Star 2013.
That's the weekend. I want to say that was, they released the breads that year. That's the one when we have shit. I want to say that was that same year. Oh my God. That's 2013?
Yeah, 2013.
That's good.
That weekend the Royals came out that year.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That one, no, that ain't.
Okay, people were stupid hype for the Royals. I remember that.
God, they really wasn't. There was so much shit came out. Let me tell you what came out that All-Star. This the weekend where they came
That's the Royal nobody really fuck with. Really, I ain't
know what.
that Royal at 2013.
That's the 2013.
That's the one that creases.
with the Santa. We got a Santa. It's different.
I wanted that, and it was like a platter of the shoes that came out. It was hella shoes. We had restocks galore. We had restocked on breads. This one, the 2012 one that year, we had it was probably like 15 shoes to pick from, bro. And I'm working at the store. All I wanted was Royals and them damn Kobe's, them orange ones, bro. The Area 20.
Oh, there was 72.
The Area, yeah, that
we
one.
got a pair.
That's what I want. I wanted that one, bro. And let me tell you what else came out. Low key. Oh my God. Them 88 threes.
Oh yeah,
That was- yeah.
that was a banger from the fucking start.
Shout out to my customers that was coming at the time. Remember I tell you I had some good customers?
Mm-hmm.
I saw that bitch for 500. No cap. I ain't get 500 cash though. But I saw it for 500. 500 finesse. He paid
Damn.
500 finesse. I ain't even gonna say
That was the
finesse.
first time they ever came out with it. It was like even the reimagined thought of it being with the Nike in the back was like it was lost because
And they had them house in the gallery galore. That Foot Locker at the time they had changed. They had changed Foot Locker up that weekend. They had made it look like a super crazy nice.
they had the case in the middle and shit, right? Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, bro. They had made it look nice, bro. They did, and they had so many 88 threes. I was just getting them house left and right, and I worked in the mall, bro. So everybody knew me. I'm going down there, down to the bottom to go get them. Come back.
I have a pair right now. They're separated now.
From that one.
Yeah, the 2013.
Them
It's
just
been a minute. It's been
they reimagined them and everything. You said,
Yeah.
"Oh, you got them up like that." But that release, that
That was
one,
one of my favorite shoes. Like,
Yeah.
just to wear all the time.
that's an all the time type of shoe too.
Yeah.
But boy, I was in the mall, bro. I never seen some shit like that, bro. And I worked in the gallery and
Yeah, I had some
and all that stuff, bro.
big from.
Bro, that was the first time, bro. And now, quote me on this, bro. I'm sure everybody here have been to the gallery and seen how big and how it looks, bro. That was the first time. Let me give you the comparison of like how the gallery, the whole mall. They had to close the mall. The mall closed at 9. They had to close it at 8 just to get everybody the fuck out of there. Like it was like the club, like shoulder to shoulder.
All-Star Weekend.
The whole mall though, like the whole mall. Celebrities walking in the stores, you gotta like they on walkie talkies. Hey, Waka Flocka's coming in such and such. Wale, like it's like
that era.
yeah, it's like oh yeah, that era, bro.
Laser shoot.
Wale.
Yeah, Wale. Fun fact: the reason why I spelled SHEWZ shoes is came from Wale. I got that from Wale. I know he a sneakerhead person too. I got that from Wale. We had a meet and greet with Wale and Sheik. And he had posted something, and he had just put shoes.
Man, Babe Ruth or Gabby?
Nah, I gotta read it. But he spelled it like he had wrote something to spell something. And he just put shoes like when he spelled SHEWZ, and that's the name that I kind of ran with.
Damn.
So that's something else.
Shout out Wale.
Shout out Wale. And he had sneakerheads.
Yeah,
He had just put shoes like he was.
That's where that name came from.
Yeah, how did I come up with that? Like I was trying to come up with a name because I sell shoes and I'm in Houston, and I was like, shit. Everybody got some kind of like name where it's like something like I mean, just even say y'all Space City Collective. Y'all, Space City Houston. That's Houston. Blah blah blah. But I was like, I really wanted to be simple, and that I sell shoes and I'm in Houston and where I'm at. And I called it SHEWZ Houston, but I was like, I want to spell it unique also. So the uniqueness came from the shit, the inspiration from Wale. Mm-hmm. On top of it, like I said, some organic shit. Like he's a sneakerhead, a big sneakerhead. If y'all know Wale in his era.
At the time, where we was growing up, he was the biggest sneakerhead ever.
Yeah, rapper.
As
a rapper. And we had a few. Now, shit.
Now there's a shitload.
But as far as one of the ones who like
originated on this.
This is what separates Wale as far as being a rapper and a sneakerhead. He knows about shoes.
And he don't just stick to Jordans and Nike. He does every single shoe.
He knows about shoes.
Like Reeboks and shit.
He one of the sneakerheads that like, all right, so he can pick apart and probably tell you like that's the 2011 Space Jam, that's the one from 2019 or whatever the fuck the case may be or whatever, what year. Like a lot of the people like, I'm gonna just say this on camera, but I feel like a person like Khaled don't really but he just got a Jordan deal.
Yeah,
he's an ambassador. So, like he be called. I call these the such and such. Like, but he probably don't really be knowing
the name and shit. No, I know. You can tell when a person don't really know about shoes like that, because it's like they don't really like you said, it ain't genuine. You know, they don't fill it out.
I think that's what people fuck with us. They know we know our shit. It's not like we
some people
in the store. And
that's what I feel like really make a person a sneakerhead. Honestly, if you ask me, not even a collector. When you know your history on shit.
Mm-hmm. Like, man, I've talked to collectors that have like shoes that are like stupid expensive, but they don't know the history behind the shit.
Yeah, I feel like in this business, in this game period, like, cause that's what I come from. Like, I was talking to y'all about like going to school being fresh. Like, that's what it started for me. And my dad like buying me shit. So like, I remember seeing original pairs and shit. Like, I'm seeing Jordans. Like, this the new number. Like now it's. I'm on my Air 5s. It's the, Travis Scott 4s. Like, we seeing numbers come out. Like, this is being debuted as the new number.
As a Jordan 9, 1994.
Yeah.
Like, there's a Jordan.
It wasn't even it wasn't even that first colorway to see it in. Now it's like way. we didn't. That's why I say it didn't went mainstream.
Bro, I seen a cell phone company. They put a commercial, and it was like, that I guess they were making fun of some kid that had fake shoes on, but it basically like went mainstream. Like this is literally on national television.
Is this recent?
Yeah, it was recent.
Making fun of
it was Metro PCS or something like that. I think it was like the phone with like they're saying you don't want a fake iPhone, like you want the real.
Oh, so they use that. Yeah, bro. This shoe shit has became like, bro. Man, bro, you remember when everybody used to say, "What are those?"
Yeah.
Remember that when that struck. Like that era, what are those? Like, bro, that's the reason why my little sisters, bro, they different from me. I got 5 siblings though, so I'm the sneakerhead out of everybody. Everybody not like me as far as my siblings goes, and I only got siblings on my dad's side. I'm my mom's only son. So when what are those was a big thing, they was going to middle school and they get made fun of. My sisters, they kind of nerdy, you know what I'm saying? Like, the boys in school, what are those? Fucking with them, like, just like, bro, and then, I gotta come save the day and shit. And, like, their mom called me, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know you know the right shoes to buy and shit. Like, she's like, hey, what kind of shoes should I get them? So I had to. They come back Monday. They ain't talking no shit.
Right.
They come back with some heat on. You know what I'm saying? But my little sister, that's a funny story. That's why like anything you can think of, bro. I didn't witness with this shit because like, bro, my sisters for sure, like the type of like the girls that they are, they're like really like not into this shit like that, and they still not into this day. But you know, when it was time to actually not getting hit with the one of those and shit, like they called on to me, and I was able to supply them with what they needed, and they had the right shit, so the boys won't make fun of them anymore. My kids, hell no, they ain't never gonna be hit with one of those. And then another thing, as far as the shoe shit goes now, bro, it's kind of like a lot of different shit that we once probably used to look at like quote unquote dad shoes. That shit wasn't stylish at one point in time. Like a shoe like, so for example, like a shoe like a Vomero, bro. Like that shit looks.
That was my soccer shoe in high school.
That shit looks fly now when you see it with an outfit. But at once upon a time ago, you would look at that.
I was never wear that shit in jeans.
Yeah, like that New Balance, like 2002s and shit like that. Like it was like, as far as
dad shoe,
like our dad shoe, like
Grandpa.
the first dad shoe, all of that shit. The first, I'm gonna just say this. Y'all can agree with me or y'all can disagree, but the first dad shoe that really took the game was that Kanye, bro.
Yeah,
that Wave Runner.
Yeah, Yeezy
that's
Runner.
That's the shoe that said, okay, that's
the coolest dad shoe, right?
That's the shoe that made it like, okay, now we can run with all of these other dad looking shoes. So that's why I still believe in sport.
I never thought about it like that, but
This was groundbreaking.
Yeah, props to Kanye 100%, because I think Kanye the biggest as far as influence as the shoe shit goes. As far as like influence on fashion and shit, like I think Kanye
without being a ball player, because Jordan was.
Yeah, I think Kanye the biggest, still to this day too.
Yeah,
and it's like he don't even be trying to. That's the craziest part about it. He don't even be trying. Like he don't even know how.
He be putting the simplest shit out, and people like
Kanye, bro. Kanye made it in his career now to where he can just
do whatever you want.
And the people gonna.
And I be able to look nice.
If you go back and look at, a lot of different shoes in a lot of eras, bro. The Bread and the Royals, like he used to wear that shit. The Bread
all the time, bro.
He used to wear Jordan 6s.
The Brett 4s, bro. Like
I seen him wearing 6s a lot. Like, but it was an era where he was wearing Bread ones and Royals. The 01 pair.
Yeah, Watch the Throne era. He was wearing that shit every day. Yeah, on that other, he was wearing shit like that every day.
The Bread 6s, the Royal ones, the Bread ones, the Royal ones, and the 6s, and
Black Cement 3.
He popped out in Aqua 8s a few times.
Oh yeah, that was the debut of the of fucking 808 Heartbreaks with the Letterman.
He popped
out with the pastel jacket with the Aqua 8s.
Yeah, so like as far as like who really like, it's people trying to come in like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how y'all feel about Travis and what his influence is. Like,
I mean, he ain't like Kanye.
He ain't. But it ain't quite Kanye.
It
ain't quite Kanye.
One.
He collaborated with everything. That's what he's doing.
You seen the Jumpman Jack, right?
That's a breath of fresh air. That's a new shoe. And
that looks like a Yeezy 2.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, who got the biggest influence?
I mean,
also that strap, all of that shit. It's like you can be like, damn, it's been done before, and like you see, like, but it's like that's a new shoe. And speaking on that, like I've been waiting for something new. Drake don't quite do it. Like, you see Drake got his little knock the thing he got going out.
They be like that.
But if you look at Drake shoes, bro, they look like some old school, like K-Swiss or something.
Yeah, or they Nike shot.
Like a 90s era type feel. Like and then that other shoe look like Jason Kidd old shoe.
Mm-hmm, Jason Kidd, that black and silver one.
I forgot what it's called, the flight or something.
Yeah, I got that.
But it looks similar to that. They just kind of like freaked and changed it a little bit. But all Drake shit look like 90s swag. Like, it got that look to it. Like all that
you wear with joggers.
Bring that shit back.
Baggy pants and shit.
It be looking like Ja Rule and shit.
Bro, like, but
hey,
like you said, Jumpman Jack, it looks like a Yeezy something. But as far as who's came and changed the game, bro, Kanye did it. And shit, a lot of people don't talk about this, but Kanye really did it.
That guy is Kanye's like prodigy. Like
Kanye was doing soul swaps before anybody, bro. He was wearing like, he was making people soul swap shoes from '99. You know what I mean? They weren't wearable anymore.
Another thing is the job that what's his name, Virgil had over there at Louis Vuitton.
Oh yeah,
I think Kanye is supposed to have had that job. He was trying to get that job because Kanye collabed with Louis Vuitton already. Yeah, I was in high school and I was like, damn, I wanted them Louis back then, but that shit was That shit was
That was on
Taylor
another level.
That was on another level at that time,
Yeah.
for sure. Cause so shit, you was like shit.
You had your heat, the preheat, and then you had
That
unreachable
shit,
heat.
by them, yeah, that was like unreachable,
Yeah.
and that was unreachable. And due to the fact that was so unreachable, when the Yeezy one with Nike came out, that's what made the resell and shit, made it almost where it's unreachable for them shits too. And the hype and all that, like all of that hype was just bubbling up at the time.
Did y'all wait? Were you at Chic whenever
We got Yeezy ones, bro.
Yeah,
I wasn't, but however, what year?
2009.
I forgot what we did, but
backdoor?
It was 08, 09. 08 was like the Zen, and then 09 was the Blink.
I know what happened. We about to tell you about my DM who was with the shits.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of them times when he just,
Kept everything.
it was nothing to talk about.
Hey, okay, so that was the first shoe.
Like, that was one of them shoes that like we saw him coming in the shipment, but you know what I'm saying?
that
Like,
day, or-
they was boxed up and nobody else was talking about them. I was like,
You didn't get it for
man, hell no. That was a shoe. That's how you can tell the caliber of different shoes. Cause I remember we got them bitches at Chic. Them the ones, the high top with the strap across. Yes, we had them hoes at Chic. We even got twos.
Lead twos?
We got
Plus
we got plats and
the
blinks.
the solar,
Black and pink one too. We got both. We got all four of them. Only one we didn't get the red.
The red
October.
Did y'all sell any of them, or
That was
the district manager just got them?
Here's with the shits, bro.
Nah, look, untold stories and shit. I got a lot of stories, bro. Like I've been fucking with shoes for a long time.
You didn't get to get any of
I
them?
feel like
Look.
I'm glad I can talk about this shit now because I feel like an OG when it comes to stories like this shit. But boy, the way I described it to you was, I'm gonna explain it to you again. Those were shoes that came and we saw them come in the shipment, and them bitches was boxed up, and there was no more conversations about them hoes after that. And we just wondering like, why the fuck we didn't get a pair and shit, like, cause it was first come first serve. So either we told the people we got it or not. It was like the internet it's been there, but it wasn't so where like we didn't have to be on Instagram like announcing like, hey, we're gonna have this on Saturday and shit like that. So it was like it became an inventory and the people come out and buy it on Saturday versus you go ask. But if you got then we'll probably lie to your ass or some shit like that. Like
Full size room, bro. The easy ones and twos and
I want to remember shit so hard looking back, bro. We got Yeezy. I remember them bitches, but they come in that brown Nike box, bro.
yeah.
With the little shit off.
thing like that, like the pennies.
Like the same like pennies.
Same bucks.
I was there in that era too when the half cent pennies and shit came out. It's the same.
08. Yeah, it was 08.
I was in Chic from 08 to I saw so much shit happen.
That was the first time of the retro, the OG phone pods.
Yeah, that's the days where I was working at Chic. So look, I got to work at Chic through all of them 11s every year December. I got to see every one of these bitches. Matter of fact, I saw this one. Oh, I'm still in high school.
Oh, 09.
This 09, I'm high school. 08. I got their package days when we was in school. That came out the following year because the package came out. These came out in the package 08 in December. There was damn food for that too. 11s and 12s. But I worked at Chic so long that I saw them come out in the package, and then they came back with 2012. I worked there from 08 to 2014, so I got to see shit. The package 08.
You had all your packages?
I stopped copping all that shit. Looking back, that shit was pretty expensive.
Yeah,
And then I ain't gonna lie, like it was like 3 something after tax, and then we didn't get discounts on certain shit at Chic. We didn't get Jordans at all. I don't think we was getting other shit on discount, not Jordans really. We wasn't even really getting white horses on discount at Chic. But yeah, bro, I got to see shit. I got to see 08 the package. Then who was 09 this December. 2010 was 2010. Cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm at Chic. Look. So let's go. I moved around at Chic too. So I'm from my side of town. I'm more or less from like Galleria side, like more on there. So I moved around. So right here, this is what 09. I'm in high school. So I saw this 09. No, let's go back to 08. Start there. The package 11s and 12. We in high school together. I'm working. That's December. So I saw that package. Got that. I didn't get all the packages though.
Nah, this was the final package. They were
That was the final. That was the final. Yeah.
From the
And some of them was like, I don't like the 22s, like the black and white 22. On to get the black and white one,
I think I still got them DS.
I ain't get that shit. I passed on a lot of packages that year. I got like probably have like 6 or 7 packages that year. And I even did some shit to like I split it with somebody or some shit type shit. But shit, I did 09. I saw this December 2010. I'm in Sharkstown Chic by the time these came out. I moved to a different store. Concourse. I'm at Baybrook. I'm back door. I worked my way up to a manager. So shit, I got access. Shit, whatever we get, I can.
back though.
I'm 100 on top. Back then, that's me. I was 100 on top. Niggas was cheap too, bro. I was like, I know I can get more. They used to be like 50, 60, 75. I was like, hell no.
Because that was when retail was already 190, bro.
Bro, this is pre-StockX price, like made up price. So whatever you tell the person, you want them or you don't want them. The Christmas Eve is $350. You know what I'm saying? And shit was cheaper too. But shit, 09, 2010, 11, and by 2012 again, I'm there again. I'm still at that bitch. With the box where you open up and pull the red thing out. I'm still there. I'm back. I worked my way back to Galleria. I went Galleria. I started off Galleria. Like I got demoted and all kind of shit. I went up to going back down to there. I was getting fired, bro. I let my scammers come in and swipe, and they bought a bunch of shoes, and they was like, you let this transaction go through. That was my last straw. Fun fact. I really just like said, fuck it. I stayed showing up.
They did a chargeback type shit.
Yeah, on the whatever they had going on, bro. Like by the gamblers, that was 2014, right?
Yeah,
that's 2013.
No, that was 14.
What's 2013? What 11s came out? 2013.
It wasn't the cabin.
Nah,
The package, the Legend Blues. What year? What year was that one?
that was 14.
It wasn't an anniversary without the gentleman.
What
Yeah, that one.
what year is the Legend?
That's
Blue?
11. That was 11 too.
What year is the Legend Blue ones?
It's 14. Legend Blue's 14. So it must have been the
Gammas was
2013.
because they got an OG colorway.
Nah, it's not.
I think they are.
Gammas is 2013.
Yeah, then Legend Blue's 2014.
I made a mistake. I worked there up until 2013. Cause it was
12, 21, 13.
I worked there. Gammas was my last one. So 2014 was Legend Blue.
That was the last drop. The cabin.
Gammas is after Gamma release, bro. Like I got to see everything up. I remember like a lot of shit off of what. Oh my bad. I remember a lot of shit off of just release dates and shit. Like I remember days like I keep up with certain shit and remember certain shit because of working there so long. That's why it became my damn life. So I got to see a lot, bro. Hell yeah, bro. So much, man. So many different stories, man.
And last question before we wrap it up. Not last, second to last question. Tell us a little bit about the documentary you've been working on.
Man, it's an ongoing thing, man. And like I'm still, I was gonna.
You got a lot of content.
Yeah, I got a lot of footage, bro. I got unreleased footage. That's the real catch. All that shit I be posting, I post this shit over and over the same shit. You know, I seen that already, but I got some shit that I ain't never showed nobody. That's the good shit is the shit I haven't showed. Everything I really posted is throwaway. It's gonna come on differently from whatever you've seen, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going back to my childhood. I'm talking about a lot of the stuff that I told y'all about, like, you know, why I almost wanted to go and like make it a real movie and like have somebody play me and show this little boy. I was gonna use my son, low key. This is some untold shit I haven't really talked about. Also, I was gonna use my son to like build him up and he grow up and it'd be me.
Number 5.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do with it. And then it's like it shows like everything I've been through from the robbery all the way up until opening up this new store and so on and going forward. I was gonna make a real like slick. Like, I'm not what's going to. I'm still in the process of still. It's like I'm kind of like trying to like decide how I want it to be now. Do I want it to be more of a documentary or do I want it to be a movie? I'm in the middle of that now with it. Because at first it was like just telling my story and how I got into this shit. Now I'm like, do I want to have like characters?
I ain't gonna lie, that your son having to play you as Luke, that's like the flyest shit you could ever do.
I'm in between like just keeping it all the way real and just like I'm gonna go back to, you know, I mentioned that I was working at 11. I was gonna go talk to my barber and all of my same people who were cutting hair,
Yeah, just
they all
like
still
this.
there. So pretty much I was gonna like do documentary style and just like line them up and say, yeah, he used to be coming here, sweeping up the hair when he's 11, and he buys shoes on Saturday. That's what he was spending his money on. Like, we didn't know that when he grew up, this is what he was gonna be into and all of that shit. This is what all we knew. He was selling CD. You know, typical, like whenever you watch a documentary, you see like
people talking and it says that.
From his past, yeah.
and then you go show their neighborhood and shit, like where they come from. Like, I was gonna keep it like that.
And one mixtape was
Like all of that shit.
All right, what?
But I was thinking about making it more movie style now also, with just hold on. I can edit this out. Shit.
No, you can.
No, you good.
Hey, what's up? I'm almost done where I'm at, bruh. Yo. I'm probably another 10 minutes where I'm at, and I'm going to head to. I'm about to see the address right now. All right.
One last question.
Shoe sale.
Get
That shit.
You said.
Gotta get that.
Okay. Yeah.
You can cut. I had to. I'm sorry. I had to answer that.
Hey, you good?
Yeah, we're basically wrapping it up already. So.
I felt like.
okay.
One last question. We always ask this question. It's kind of completely off subject, but we just always ask this question.
Oh, the scene.
Do you believe in like aliens, or have you ever seen anything in the sky?
Y'all Space City, so that's a good way to ask that. I'm like, and then as you ask that, I look on that computer and I see that damn alien. That's funny. I'm gonna say this: I believe in this shit.
Do you?
I believe in it. I believe
We're too big, right? Like the universe is too big.
Man, bro, you see so much shit on the news, bro. It just makes it seem believable. But like at the end of the day, bro, I don't mean to get religious and God, you know, I'm gonna just keep it short because everybody got their different views on how they look at stuff. But shit, we got animals. You got
some of these fishes look like aliens. Like.
Man, I just feel like from what I was just seeing on news clips and shit like that, bro, and due to the fact that there are other planets, that's the only reason kind of make me believe in it. You ain't been to Mars. You ain't got to go see what it's like. You ain't been to the moon, but you know that bitch up there. There's some people up there, maybe, or it's some aliens. It might be some type of, you know.
We might be able
to them. Like, I just feel like it might be another world of that or some sort to compare. And they doing alien shit every day, all day. So I think I kind of.
Hey, you've been seeing that video that's been going around where Nixon caused the that's his
We got dogs, shit like that be tripping me out. I know I didn't mean to get off topic, but y'all asked me that question. But shit, every time I look at an animal, bro, I'm as a human being, bro. When you look at an animal, sometimes it don't just fuck you up. It'll trip you out like. This
some shit
down here
like,
first.
And this, bro, and if you think about it, all the way down to, okay, so you're a human. You can look at a dog, all the way down to a caterpillar. Everything is like, and then you see a damn bird flying in the sky. Then you see extreme bird like a damn vulture, like big ass wing, eagle, a hawk. I'm like, hell yeah, it gotta be something. Like aliens probably. That sounds out of 10. Because there's too many different creatures and species out there, bro.
Imagine
like shit. They got women. That's an alien. That's an alien of itself right there. Like a woman. That's aliens right there. They all women probably. Who knows? But yeah, hell yeah, I believe in it. Yeah.
All right, so tell the people what you got going. Like what you got.
Coming up. Man.
I know that exotic.
That's kind of one of my main focuses. Man, it's a budget for creating a project like a film or a documentary too. So that's been one of my hardest things with trying to like do that and stay on top of doing it with shit like getting broken into, happening to me and shit. Like I'm trying to pay my cameraman, but y'all stealing from me. Like I'm trying to create a real story and have something interesting for people to be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? He sells shoes and like all the rest of these people, but he got a story behind him. Everybody got their own story, bro. You can go make your own documentary. How y'all can talk about how Space City Collective came about. Everybody got their own story. Yeah. So, but I just feel like mine is like, so with selling shoes, bro, I feel like my story is so so real and authentic because I got like so many things that have transpired with selling shoes. Like the one story like about the Cool Grade, the original, like getting to having that experience with going around looking for this shit with my dad who never had a car and such. Like that was just an experience for a third grader. Like we actually on the hunt looking for the shoe. Like shit. You know, times have changed.
My daughter's a third grader. That's crazy.
Like, you got
As
access.
if she asking you, like, man, we gotta go shop step. We gotta go and look for the.
And you ain't got no car. You gotta ride the metro to do it. That's a lot of work.
Oh, yeah.
Like, bro, we got to catch the bus. And then this, bro, so many of these stories and things that transpire early on are days before Instagram. Like, we really got to see, like, I mean, we the same age, but it's actually fun to talk about getting to see, like, OG shit, like original Jordans coming out. Like, this is the new number.
Yeah.
Like, looking back at that, this shit is going crazy.
The 19 weeks.
Now it's Travis Scott.
Yeah, word.
Off-white.
I remember for a while it cut off at like 16, right? And then they left it off.
As far as what shoes you like?
No, for the retro cars. And then
Yeah.
he came back to play for the Wizards. He came out of retirement because he got released for 1999.
Okay.
And then he came back for 2 years.
Cars that only had up to 50.
Yeah, to 15. And then they like, for the first time, we saw the 617s come out. We saw the 18s come out.
Remember the package days? The suitcase? The 17?
You talking about the originals?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the package days with the 1s and 22s and shit like that. But man, bro, I done seen so many eras of this shit now, bro. It's just,
Yeah.
man, bro. As far as back as I can remember and tell you is about my experiences on how my shit was getting stolen at the Washington area, and I'm like 6 or 7 years old. Like, bro, I remember shit I was wearing to kindergarten and shit. Like, I remember other styles of shoes that I had when I was a kid, like Griffey's and shit like that. Like, just other shit besides Jordans and Air Force Ones, the popular shit. I remember getting, like, Griffey's.
Right.
And, like, bro, I could tell you shoes that I had, like, I had, like, Forum Adidas and shit. You know, they recently, like, kind of, like, gave that shoe a little shine. Like,
That one? Forum?
Yeah, that one. So, like, I had Forums and, like, and looking back, these are just regular sneakers. Like, it's just, like, it ain't no hype behind a pair of Adidas Forum.
Yes.
But you see Bad Bunny got a Forum. Now it's the Bad Bunny Forum.
No, they had.
Like, and then, for example, like, Christmas time, they gave you a Grinch one. They're all green.
And the Home Alone one.
Home Alone one. My boy got that one. Home Alone Forums. Like, shoes like that, back in the day, like, them just, like,
Wasn't hot.
you go on, that's on the wall, and you can just cop. Like, but when they start collabing them shits, like, it's a whole different ball game. Like, Jeremy Scott era.
Damn, the bone.
I got that. My favorite was the wings with the the American flag, the red, white, and blue.
A$AP Rocky?
I just
They said
I-
he was
A$AP
fucking right. Jeremy Scott to the bone, bro.
right. That era was a good era too. I specifically really only fuck with the American flag pair. Like that. I got the. I just was like,
I like those, and then the cheetah ones, and then the leopard ones. They had all leopard, and they had a tail and shit.
yeah. They had
And I
that
fuck
one.
with the bone.
My boy.
A$AP Rocky used to fuck with the bone, so I
The
used to like them.
bones with the Flintstone bones out of
Yeah.
the and shit. They had it was a bunch, bro. And it just crashed.
Yeah,
Like, and like everything else, that was an era though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just a time. That was a time.
it lasted for a little bit, but it was popping like.
Every so on, everybody get a wave. Like, New Balance is getting a wave right now for sure.
Yeah. Their stock is going up. So.
Up
What do you-
20% this year, right?
Before we close out too, also I want to ask y'all, how do y'all feel? My personal opinion, I'm gonna tell you my personal opinion, but how do y'all feel about the shoe game and where we at with it right now? Are y'all happy about it, or is it more?
It's a good sign for collectors to get what they want, but it's a bad time to resell, I think, because everything's falling below retail. When we were used to shit at least a $50
on top, or at least being able to get your money back. The stock is having that shit. Like, bro, the reason why I think that shoes can even be sold for below retail is because, shit, if you ask me, wholesalers.
Yep. That's what my theory is.
Oh, shit, I could tell you about some shit, boy. I just thought about something. Something just came to my head. I'm going to just tell you this. I'm going to say this on camera. I'm not going to call them out specifically, but I'm just going to say this. I was inside of a store in Houston, and they had packages coming in and going out. And they packages was going to StockX. Straight out the store. They
Very. This is our theory.
Yeah, they better.
it's going down.
It's going.
It's going the fuck down. Yes,
Confirmed.
confirmed. 100%. I'm inside
All
the
right,
store.
that was happening.
Hey, but for a certain point in time, I never thought like that. Like Tokyo 5's whatever,
Sorry,
be
my curse
3,000.
I stood on business with that one but yes, I'm sorry, Tokyo 5.
Nah, but for a certain amount of time, what's good now is that like some of the grails that we had back then have like almost quadrupled in the amount. Like you'd never think that.
I didn't even know. So I've been into the shoe shit for a while. It's some shit like Tokyo 5s. I didn't even know where to find that shit at the time.
You couldn't.
Or like, what's the other?
They only
What's some
released
other
in
fives?
Tokyo
What's some
exclusive.
other fives that came out? They black with the blue and they got a little yellow symbol or some shit.
Transformer.
Nah, it's a pair of fives too. The Tokyo's are all yellow ones. The other ones they black, blue, and yellow.
Oh, okay. Those are alternate ones, right? What they have
Tokyo as well, right?
It's Tokyo as well.
Yeah, but they're like alternate. They're all black with the yellow and blue. Those are pretty rare too.
Yes, shit like that. And like another show, I'm gonna tell you another pair of five Quay 54s and
Yeah,
shit like
Quay
that.
54s.
Like shoes like that when them was coming out and shit at the time. Like it used to be like some shit I just didn't even check for because I'm like, all right, I know I ain't finna be able to find it around here. I'm right here.
Well, some stuff like, for instance, when the DB4s came out here, but
Who had DB4s here?
there was active athlete. There was lots of apps had it.
before.
Thank God I got a DB4 now.
You do?
Yeah, bro. Now I cooked on like 5 pairs, bro. Oh, that's not even your.
Don't about that shit. Oh shit. I got that though.
So when those came out,
I ain't let it up.
that was like a
I did not know nobody had
That came out at the same time the Concord came.
2011. Yeah,
I walked into active athlete, bro, looking.
DB4s.
yeah.
The active,
Bro, I cooked on like 5.
I walked in, I seen one physically.
bro. I didn't know how they was dropping DB. That's like, what's the first Dornberger? The one.
No,
The one was the first.
One,
oh yeah,
The
the
little
with the shit is
it's yellow bottom with teal. Them hard, man.
yeah, I like the most.
DB2. They was in order at first.
the Jamaican.
The
Yeah,
Jamaican
Two.
one. Then the three.
They was going. Are they going in order at first? Right?
Yeah, and then the 4s. Then they did
But they started getting out of order.
out of order. They did the 7s, and then they did the 9. No, they did the 9s after the 11s. The Pollito ones, remember? Because those are 2012, 2013. And then
He
they
does.
yeah,
With the
forgot what's
feathers on
with the feathers all over them, and they have like a Mexican chicken inside of the insole.
DB9. I can't think of what.
They're gold. They're black and gold, and they have a clear bottom. On one side is red, on one side.
I can't even remember.
Yeah,
I can't think right now.
Or
The only nines I'm thinking about that I can think about is fucking what's the ones with the Carmelo ones, the gold and shit on there. Carmelo Anthony had a pair of nines. They gold and white.
Oh, those are bin ones.
And I could like them. I can't think.
Ray Allen wore those in the game.
I could see it already. I seen the kid. I remember them.
Yeah.
I just couldn't think off the top of my head what they look like. I'm talking about
The bin 9s.
the Carmelo Anthony one too though. You remember them? Carmelo Anthony had a 9. They gold and white. And they might not.
They never released. They were a player exclusive.
Nah, they came out, bro. But they gold and white.
It was a bin. Remember, Ray Allen wore them in the game with green laces.
Nah, bro.
It wasn't that.
It's a pair of 9s, but they like gold and white, bro. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know if they're officially Carmelo Anthony, but they kind of put it on him for that shoe. It's a gold and white pair of 9s, bro.
It's not these.
Yes. No. It's another one. Pull it up.
Yeah, the MOP mellows, right?
They 9s?
Yeah, they not, but they like
They gold and white.
they have the gold is like shiny. It's like patent leather gold. It's these.
honestly, I don't remember.
Because yeah.
Yeah, it's
They
neat.
came out though.
Yeah. Well, these were limited as fuck. Like these only came out in House of Hoops that I remember. Like they only
They
had
came out though.
and supposedly the people said that they only had 1 through 12. Like
I think that sneakers
7
have already
through
out
12.
yet. Sneakers or Nike or something. They came out online or some shit like that too.
Let me see what year these dropped.
It wasn't. It was like 15, 14.
2018. Nah, they've been 18.
Are they labeled as Carmelo Anthony now? though?
They're mellows, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
They came out. They wasn't like super unaccessible to get though. They was like it was
I've
kind of.
never seen where
They came out online.
I've never seen those.
I called to the gallery and they said they only had size 8 through 12 that was going to release, but it was going to be out
out here though.
Yeah.
It was in the city. Like some shit like don't even be making it here. Like
Yeah.
I'm talking. The only time I
These
feel
fools
like
be lying, bro. They be like, yeah, we gonna release
only
only Saturday.
the only way back in the day when shoes came out, and I feel like it was like impossible to get if it wasn't even in the city. That's the only way I felt like, okay, no, this shit not. I ain't even checked for it. Like you just put me on some shit. I ain't know DB4 is coming out of active. Shit, I wasn't shopping there enough back then. I damn sure.
Yeah, well, I didn't know about that, but I knew that they were gonna release in Austin.
I'm gonna say
Ice Tick coming.
bro. Don't edit this out too.
No.
You know,
Get the pump fake on your.
No, go ahead. We might edit it out. It depends on how bad it is. Go ahead.
They're the king.
Oh,
The D boys for sure.
But we appreciate y'all for kicking it with Space City. It was a long one.
Tell people where to find you and
now
Brad.
on Instagram.
we're at SHEWZ Houston. SHEWZ Houston. You know,
Hey, shout out Wale for that name.
shout out SHEWZ Houston. But shout out Wale for that too, though. Man.
Appreciate you coming.
I appreciate y'all having
Alright.
me. I'm glad I have some stuff to talk about. I think I chat rolling. Yeah, bro. Bro, I told you I got a million stories, bro. That's still wrong.
Hey, we're gonna have a part two. We're gonna have a part two.
Yeah, we need it for you.
We might have to do it for it too, bro. Like, bro, when it come down, that's why, like, when you hit me up yesterday, bro. The first time around, I ain't have time, but shit, I always like to do shit like this because it's like it's always good to talk about this shit, and on top of just like it's been so long, bro. Like shit, it's like I said, it's more organic than anything. We went to school together, so. What we talked about in high school, we talking about it now.
Yeah.
Now I'm in this whole chilling. I didn't open the store since then. You didn't open the store since then.
That's the reason. Y'all even went to high school together, and y'all both shoe store owners. You know.
For a little bit, yeah, we went to school. Shit, I ain't even finished that. He probably was there already. But I left that bitch. I was gone. But yeah, bro, like back then when we was in class, bro, that's what it was about. And when we discussed, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't much to talk about other than some. I was like, fuck school, honestly, back then.
Yeah, I remember when you told me I had a grill. You was like, bro, you look like Drake. This is before Drake even came out. I was like, who the fuck is Drake? And you put up a little mixtape. And I think, I forgot.
He had the nice ass cut. Like, you remember that? That mixtape. He was wearing that
I called
suit.
it Drake early.
Yeah, early on. I was like, who the fuck is Drake? And they showed, I think it was the
Comeback.
Oh shit.
Comeback. When he got there out wearing the trench coat.
Yeah, I was about to say he got a nice little cut with a toss coat. It's a fall with the trees in the episode.
That's when I discovered Drake. When he told me about that, I was like, who the fuck is this nigga talking?
If you was listening to Wayne, you should listen to Drake. Wayne was putting
Drake was like barely coming out of
Yeah, he wasn't a thing yet.
Yeah, he wasn't a huge thing, but when he took that Houston culture and just like
ran with it.
ran with it, shit, now you know who he is.
Yeah.
Now he live here. And now you got a shoe store. And now we talking about this shit on the podcast.
Appreciate you coming.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Let's go take a pic real quick.
Sorry.
Barry, y'all. We'll see y'all next time.
Next time. Part 2.
Yo, what up, man? It's Dope Man about your God, and right now you kicking it with Space City Collective right in the Southeast.
You're now kicking it with Space City. That's right.
Yo, what's going down? It's that boy T, the screwed up SA, and you now kicking it with Space City Podcast.